You are listening to Thanks for the Invite podcast with Freddy, Correa.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
We are back. You are listening to Thanks for the Invite podcast with
Freddy Correa
and Lissy Correa in the house. This is a fun episode, guys. I have today, and sorry for the long break. It's been a break, huh? Yeah, we did a couple podcasts, you and myself.
Did you? Oh no, you haven't uploaded them yet, huh?
No, which ones?
The one we did a movie review.
Oh, I forgot about that. We did do a movie review.
Which one? Aladdin?
No, I don't think it was Aladdin. It was like a sci-fi movie, maybe?
Oh man, I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But now that you said that, I know I recorded it on the phone, so I'll look it up. We'll upload it.
There you go.
Thank you, babe. Oh, man.
So I'm driving right now, so I'm sorry if I'm a little distracted.
Yeah, and I'm sorry if
Don't do this at home, kids. Leave it to the professionals.
This is usually when I piss off Lizzie, by the way.
Oh no.
Because I'll start judging what she's doing. And she's a great driver, don't get me wrong. But I'm just like the worst backseat driver. What do you call it?
You're the worst passenger driver.
Yeah, where I have to put a blindfold so I just don't look. Because Liz is going to be fine no matter what. But I always have my fucking say, and I should just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, that would be easy.
Yeah, but this is a podcast, so I can't keep my mouth shut, babe. How about that?
Just keep your mouth shut about the driving.
The more I don't know. I was.
Hey, you're off pitch, bro.
Yeah, the more you know. I'll input that in the post edit. Anyway, today on the podcast, guys, we have a fun podcast. It's episode 199. We are back. We're in full effect. This is season what? We started in 2013. This is 2019. I don't know what season this is, but we're gonna do.
I know season. I'm like, when's have we referred them to as seasons?
Moving forward, it's seasons now.
Today?
Yeah, because breaks are good. Who says you gotta keep going all the time? Who are we, Joe Rogan, putting 3 episodes every week? We're not making a living off of it. Fuck that.
That's true.
Yeah, you gotta have time to yourself. The break was good, but man, there were so many things that happened during the break that like you wanna like. You're like, I wish I would have talked about this on a podcast, you know?
Yeah.
But we have a fun episode tonight, guys. Today, we have Byron Austin and Marco Arriaga. 2 very funny comics out here in Vegas. And my buddy, Ian Burford. Ian Burford. He's on the podcast tonight. We went to Town Square. It's a really nice outdoor mall in Vegas, and they have a nice AMC theater.
And you saw the movie
The Joker.
So we saw it once, you and I.
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't even talk about it on the podcast.
No.
Holy shit! So last week, on the episode.
I thought that you saw it for the first time.
No, they knew they saw my post.
Oh.
They knew I had seen it already, and Marco had seen it already, which is great because it was 2 of us that had seen it already. So we're rewatching a movie to do a movie review. And what's funny about the movie review, we talk about Joker and then we start talking about other shit. You know how we do.
Yeah.
We meander like a mother, and we would keep coming back to it though. It was a really fun episode, and I just got done doing it. I got home and I told Lizzie, I'm like, you want to watch El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie on Netflix, or do you want to go watch the Will Smith movie? And I did talk about that on the podcast because I told you earlier, I'm like, let's go watch the Will Smith movie.
And you called me out.
Yeah, I called you out because you're like, Will Smith. What's your problem with Will Smith, babe?
I don't have nothing against Will Smith. I love Will Smith. He always has a special place in my heart because of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
However,
Bad Boys.
when I think of his recent, I'm talking about within the last 2 years of movies that he's done. He's not in my head like
people give him so much bad shit. What about movies like Pursuit of Happiness?
Well,
Look at that movie.
Again, that's not in the last 2 years.
I see what you're saying. I get it.
He's done a few for me though. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
Like the last couple of movies he's done has not been my cup of tea. Nothing against him.
Like the Netflix where he's LAPD with Martians or aliens.
That left such a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know why.
It's just a sci-fi movie, babe.
Can I be your?
But if it was an episode of Black Mirror, you'd be cool with it though. Because it says Black.
Yeah.
See?
Well, because they prove themselves to me.
People have something against Will Smith, and
maybe who?
All of us. I think everybody. Like
you say
Aladdin.
People, who's the
look at Aladdin. Look how many people. Look at the backlash with Aladdin. Anyway, we're about to watch the new Will Smith. We're about to watch the new Will Smith movie. We might do an outro. I don't know. We might do an outro. I've never done an outro, I think, for the podcast. This might be the first time.
I'm gonna go up.
You might get a
Parking garage, right?
No, I think there might be spots over here. We're at the Palms right now. We're on Flamingo. We're trying to find a spot. If you don't live in Vegas, guys, here's the experience. Flamingo has a great theater. I was at Town Square earlier. This is the first time I watched 2 movies in one day in different theaters.
Oh wow, that is the first.
We've watched 2 or 3 in one day. We've done that before. Oh, is that a spot? But the Palms has a really nice theater. It's even better. Oh, that's a good spot. Ah, the speed bumps. Oh, the speed bumps. Fuck.
Sorry. Perfect.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Gemini is the name of the movie of Will Smith. So we might do a movie review afterwards. Maybe.
You saw a preview? I haven't even seen a preview.
I saw part of the preview. And it looks like who said it? I think Byron said it. It looks like Will Smith is like there's 2 Will Smiths in his movie.
What?
One of them looks like the Fresh Prince because the haircut. So it's Will Smith versus the Fresh Prince.
No.
So we might do a post podcast. We'll see. But yeah, here I am.
Here we are.
I'm a movie guy, guys. This is why I like doing movie reviews. If you go way back. We used to do movie reviews all the time. Remember that? Mm-hmm. So there you go.
There you have it.
There you have it. Follow Lissy Correa. Lissy Correa Instagram. Lissy Correa. Lissy Correa. Correa.
I'm gonna invite you to my YouTube channel.
Yes,
I've been inviting you.
Lizzie has a new YouTube channel, and
And you're on my latest video.
I am. I'm on the latest video. We did a restaurant review.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're reviewers. Oh shit. You had Ty Rivera on one of your first videos. You're launching your YouTube.
I'm trying to post every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, yep.
That's what I've committed to myself.
So while this season of the podcast, I don't know what season it is, but we're gonna try to upload once a week. We're back. And then we're gonna take a break sometime, maybe in January. I'm thinking, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't hold me to it though. I might fuck up and skip a week, but thank you everybody that has been asking me about the podcast. Just a handful. It's not a lot of people, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. Grumzilla is always hitting me up, bro. When are you gonna do a new podcast? So thank you so much, Moonlight Lady, baby.
Moonlight Lady
from Denver, Karina.
Denver.
Thank you for hitting us up, Alyssa. Alyssa's in Korea right now. Alyssa, we wish you the best. Stay safe. She's in Korea right now. There's a typhoon coming in Japan and Korea and all that. So she's our homie, our sponsor from Bombtastic. If you want to get some badass bath bombs
and lip balms, they're my favorite.
I've been using the soap.
I like the strawberry, my favorite.
The lavender soap.
Ooh, lavender.
What's let's plug it right. Do you know the Instagram? Yeah.
No, I don't.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. But yeah, I'm jealous because she's over there with a friend, and we've always wanted to go to Japan or Korea. My last name. Here it is. Bombtastic 604. So it's BOMBTASTIC 604. Oh, look, there's a picture of the lip balm.
That's my favorite one.
That one right there?
This
Tutti
strawberry one.
Tutti Fruity Lip
Oh, no.
Balm?
No. That one's good too, but the strawberry is one of my favorites.
There you go. That's my favorite one. Look, she does bath bombs like PlayStation controllers, a football, a jack-o'-lantern, anything you want. It could be a bath bomb, guys. Christmas is coming. Take care of your people. Oxygen Girl Oxygen. Always sharing, showing love. Grandpa Nicotine. Chabo 101. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We are back. Enjoy this episode, and we might do an outro.
Yes.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life.
Yo, we are back. Thanks for the invite. The return. I am Freddy Correa, your host, and I am. We're still waiting for my co-host Ian Burford, but I have today on the podcast two good friends, Marco and Byron Austin.
This is Byron Austin. First and foremost, I don't know what other people are, man.
Bro, you're the black guy, and you were here first.
I'm trying to set the game straight. That's it. I'm trying to set all these stereotypes. I wear red hats because I'm trying to make red hats great again. I'm trying to reverse everything that's been wrong the past couple years.
Just changing it up, man. That's cool.
Thanks for having me.
It's like Felipe Esparza has this funny joke. He's like, not all the stereotypes are true. Not all Mexicans are hard workers. He's like, I'm late.
That's true, but y'all can whistle really well. That's
yeah. That's true. But we're over here outside of AMC in Town Square, this outside mall. These teenagers took our spots. I had this spot envisioned. Oh, look who's coming. It's Ian Burford. But yeah, these teenagers, they took our spot. Hopefully after a movie, we could get that spot over there. Look, I was thinking of going over there, Ian.
Yeah.
Where those teenagers are?
It's
after a movie. Because we can sit down and bust out the mics now. We got Ian Burford.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
So I was just telling the listeners, Byron was here first. Black guy's here first. Changing the stereotype, bro.
I like how it went in descending order to the black guy, the Mexican, the white guy. It's cool. Thanks for representing, Freddy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We're changing it up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And then Marco's gonna show up later. He's gonna fuck it all up.
Yeah, what is he, Guatemalan or something? I don't even know what it really is.
So we're outside AMC at Town Square, Las Vegas, and we got airplanes passing us. And we got teenagers taking our spots, punking us. But we're about to watch The Joker. So I'm excited about that. This is the return of the podcast. Here we are. We don't have a studio yet. It's almost done. I was working on the floors yesterday. We're almost done. I'm like 40% done with the floors in the studio.
Okay, well, the floor is the last thing.
The floor is the last thing because you can't move in unless you got the floors.
This is true.
Yeah. But you excited to see the movie, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I'm weird with Joaquin Phoenix. I still hate that motherfucker since Gladiator. What? So,
whoa! You're holding a grudge?
He was just so good in Gladiator. I don't like him anymore. Ever since I was a kid, I was like, fuck that guy, because he was like good. I never wanted a guy to die more in a movie. And
so hateable, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he's a good actor. I'm excited to see how it goes. And I like Todd Phillips. The director's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Hangover. Yeah, that's a switch, huh? This kind of.
Yeah, dude. He's a lot darker than he's usually used to, but he does a lot of like comedies.
Yeah.
Well, he said he got upset because you can't do comedy like he wants to do comedy anymore, I guess. Yeah, everybody's too PC, so he's like, I'm just going to switch over to the dramatic dark side, I guess. Which is
a killer open micer.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of a slow transition, I guess, from dark comedy.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. How about you, Byron? You excited about this movie, dude?
I'm looking forward to it for sure. I've heard some good things. I've heard mixed reviews, so I'm trying to go into it objectively, not really leaning either way. I'm not even gonna lie. I was planning to go see Gemini Man today, but then Freddy hit me up yesterday. I was like, all right, this could work. Yeah. But I was gonna go see Joker anyway. But it works out.
Man, it's good. I heard it's really good.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Yeah.
So I want to watch it after this probably. I was gonna tell my girl to come over here and meet up with us, and I was thinking of watching it too. I think I am, but I told Lizzie, I'm like, let's go watch that new Will Smith movie. She's like, pfft. I'm like, why does people hate Will Smith?
Wait, who hates Will Smith?
People have like this bad like a version of Will Smith. It's like I grew up loving Will Smith.
Yeah, I guess it's like some of the movies he made in like the mid 2000s. We remember late 90s Will Smith, the superstar.
Bad Boys.
Yeah.
Love West.
I'm still here for Will Smith. It's Will Smith.
I think that's what did it. It was the Wild Wild West.
That was it.
I think that's why people turn on it.
But you don't want to see Will Smith fight the Fresh Prince? Like, this is great.
Yeah, that's true.
True, a young Will Smith, like he's about to. Yeah, that's true. That'd be great.
That's true. Yeah. So it's kind of like, is his twin or his clone or some shit?
So they took his DNA and cloned that into like another better version of him.
A better version that makes better movies?
That's how they got him. They're going to start his career over. All right.
Yeah, Wild Wild West was pretty shitty, but come on, man. The first Men in Black.
Aren't they doing another Bad Boys?
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for that, dude. I love the Bad Boys
I think
movies.
somebody's going to die. I have this theory. One of them is going to die at the end of this movie. This is just...
Keep it open?
Dude, Martin's like 55. He can't keep going.
Yeah, and he's like 30, 40 pounds heavier now, too.
Martin can't keep going. He's going to be like Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon. I don't want to see Martin go out like that, man.
You know what? That's true, man. It's kind of like Star Wars. You didn't expect Harrison Ford to die, and then all of a sudden he dies.
What?
His son kills him. Fuck. Or Luke. No one expected Luke to die.
Yeah, that was a good one though. I liked one of my favorite ones was just the originals. What was it? The blew my fucking mind. I saw it way after, but when I found like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker,
4, 5, and 6.
Boom! Like when he found out he was his dad, I was like, I just fucking wrecked my shit when I was like,
oh yeah.
I don't know it's what anymore.
Yeah.
I remember the old ones I loved, but the newer ones I kind of just lost more interest. I liked Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was fucking tight.
I like Rogue One.
Yeah,
I was never the biggest Star Wars fan, not gonna lie. Like the first time I saw the original, I think I was in 6th or 7th grade, one of those. I don't know, it just wasn't like when it first came out, it wasn't a big thing because I was born in 84, so it wasn't that big a thing for like people my age when it came out. And then I saw it was like, all right, this is cool, but I just saw Men in Black. That's some real special effects right there. Shit.
Dude, when Michael Jackson came out on that one of the Men in Blacks, I was like, what the fuck? Wasn't that crazy? I don't know if
2 or 3. Was there a third one? There was the third one with like Tommy Lee Jones or something.
Yeah, he comes out like in the screen.
It was like, believable.
Yeah, like he's making fun of himself. It was cool. Yeah, man. I thought Men in Black was good. Wild Wild West was horrible. I gotta say that.
Terrible.
But bro, wow.
That's kidding on
What he did iRobot, right?
iRobot. I didn't like iRobot so much. I loved I Am Legend though.
I Am Legend.
Good.
Dude,
dog scene was crazy.
Yeah. See, I don't know why I liked Aladdin. I think he did a good job in Aladdin.
I haven't seen Aladdin, but I feel like only person besides Robin Williams is Will Smith who could do that. Like I can't think of anybody else.
There wasn't anybody even like next to that. Yeah, like that's true. If anybody was gonna do,
it's because people wanted somebody like Robin Williams, but why not pick somebody that's totally different? You know,
perfect. Like,
right?
Don't try to get. There's no other Robin Williams. You can't do that. So don't even go that route.
It's a reimagining, right, or a CGI, like a live action version. Can't they just use the audio from?
If they wanted somebody that's very,
you know what I mean, like the original audio, and just map to the new CGI to the old kind of thing, like.
Guess so. They kept. I guess like in remakes, they try to start everybody fresh, right? Like new people. Like, but in reboots or whatever, but the Lion King they kept Darth Vader's voice, James
Earl.
Yeah, they kept him. Yeah, they kept him.
I mean, as far as the Disney ones, they're supposed to follow like the basic original storyline, right? Because I thought like the Lion King I haven't seen any of them, but from everything I saw, it's
You never seen The Lion King, the cartoon?
No, I've seen the original, not the new one. The new one.
I was gonna start hating on you, bro.
Oh, dude, The Lion King was the shit growing up, dude.
Spoilers. What's the spoilers?
It's like I can't say, man.
Oh, okay.
One died.
Yeah. Well, what time is it right now? Is it
33.
4:30? Okay, so we still got like.
He was got stuck at work. He'll be there in a few.
Cool. So we still got like another 10 minutes. For the listeners, this is just the intro. We're gonna watch The Joker. And what is this fucking green mosquito? Mosquito? Who says mosquito? Mosquito? Get out of here, bro. I just smacked it. Oh!
Left hand from downtown.
I hit him. I felt it with my pinky. I didn't mean to. I don't want him to die though. That sucks. Anyway, no spoilers on this intro part, but after we come out of the movies, just to warn you guys, there is going to be spoilers. We're going to talk about the movie, dissect it, and we'll see what's up. Are you going to drink it at all? You going to drink?
Booze? Yeah. Sure, yeah.
They got a bar here. I like that.
Yeah, why not?
All the bars, all the theaters in Vegas have bars now, right?
Yeah, usually. Get a nice cold crispy $14 beer. It's gonna be fucking tits.
Yeah.
Surprised they don't have slot machines on the back of seats out here. Like you would think they do.
Yeah. Or an iPad to keep the kids. Like maybe that'd be a good idea. Having like some kind of iPad attached to the seat with headphones.
Lights in front of you, like while you're watching it.
Wait till you see this theater. So this is what's cool about this one. You can't see the people in front of you, like if they pull out their phone. Yeah.
Oh, you angled it like a certain way.
Yeah, we're in the big room.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they recline, but I do remember that it's kind of like a little wall. This is a nice theater. Cool. It's the big room.
Didn't we come here for Lee?
With Lee Syatt, yeah.
Yeah, Infinity War.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Marco?
Brother.
What's up, dude? I'm just doing the single mic right. We got Marco here.
What's up? What's going on, y'all?
So we're just over here doing a little intro before the actual show. Then we'll probably post up over there.
My man.
I was going to say, you were talking about these reclining seats. Anybody think like they're going too far with comfort in movie theaters? Because I'm going to just fall fucking asleep.
Fall asleep easy.
I'm going to spend a $12 ticket, buy $12 in snacks, and fall asleep. And now I'm pissed off.
I used to like doing edibles before movies. Now it's like too comfy.
Yeah.
Now it's way too comfy. I'll fucking fall right asleep. Like,
what was the last movie you fell asleep to?
Hobbs and Shaw.
It's like the most action packed you can get in the movie.
I was tired, but I just like lost it. Like I can't keep up with this shit.
Jason Statham's compelling.
I like
dialogue.
that's what got me in there. I like Jason Statham, but
Like Dwayne was an added plus for that.
It's been a while. Let's see. I think I fell asleep like for 10 minutes during Black Panther. I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
I know, right?
You are breaking all the stereotypes.
Stereotypes.
He was the first one here. Damn. Did you like it?
I loved it. It was a great movie. Yeah. I mean, I saw it on Netflix like 3 times since then. It's a great movie. I didn't dress up in a dashiki or any like Wakanda wear, but I still
wanted to. Though.
Nah, I don't
find it for a good price.
Man, I got it for cheap. Son. I got connections, man. I got connections.
We got the dashiki.
How about you, Marco?
Honestly, I couldn't remember the last movie. No, because I genuinely love coming to the movies. Like,
Me too.
This is like my thing. Yeah. So I'm like the most aware. Granted, I do get very high before I watch any movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh shit.
I like coming to the movies by myself. Anybody else?
Yes.
I have like
100%.
Twice, but I don't do it quite often.
I prefer like if you want to go to the movies, I was like, you can come.
Yeah.
Whenever my girl doesn't want to rewatch a movie, I'll go by myself.
Perfect.
I'll go by myself. I'll rewatch a movie that I really like Hollywood. What's that new?
Once Upon a Time.
Yeah. Like a Tarantino film, I'll rewatch it. Yeah.
Almost every film in theaters I go see by myself because like I'm not talking during the movie. I just want to see it and like take it in and then think about it. I want to get a drink and think about it later. It's like, okay, I did like it, or
Yeah, I have no problem going by myself. I'll go to a coffee shop by myself.
I love me.
Yeah.
I'm my best friend.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm at the bar by myself. I don't know if I'd go do coffee by myself. I think I'd just be like in and out and then go do whatever.
Do you socialize at the bar by yourself? Like, do you start socializing?
Depends on what mood I'm in and also like who's around me. Because sometimes there's just, I mean, especially like if you're hanging out like during the day by yourself, no one else wants to talk to you at the bar, you know?
You just get on your phone?
Yeah. I just like mess around with my phone. I'll write or I'll just like people watch or just even just start. I don't know. I'll fill the time with some a little bit of in between.
Have you guys ever attempted to leave the house without the phone on purpose?
Yeah, that's a glorious feeling. I love that. I do it. I like it. I don't like having my phone on me all the time.
You're my spirit animal.
I don't like being able to get called. Like, I don't know. I used to be all about like social media, all checking it all the time, playing games. Now it's like, I don't know. I don't fuck with it.
I used to delete Facebook throughout the week and then download it again. Yeah. I didn't have self-control.
You did used to delete it
every
other week. I remember that for a while. And
now I have like this thing where I'm like, if I open my phone, it's just not my first page, and I have this self-control. I'm like, I'm not checking all the time now, you know, unless it's a message will be different, like especially like right now we're meeting up or whatever.
I don't mind Facebook and Instagram so much because I feel like doing the comedy thing now, I really can't disconnect from that, but I try to not just like get too much screen time on it. What's fucked me up is Reddit. Jeez, Reddit is wonderful.
I've been wanting to get into it.
It's so much to get into on.
What is it? Just people block? Like, what is it?
It's so hard to explain.
It's and threads about.
It's a social network that's not a social network.
I literally get on like what I learned today. Like almost every other day, like things I learned today. Like, there's like some of their subreddits are.
So you create a profile, you have a emoji or whatever the fucking profile pic.
It's not really like that though. It's more like articles and archive stuff. And
but when you comment, it shows your name, who says something.
Yeah, if you're like hosting anything.
But there's threads like relationship advice. There's threads for comedy. There's threads for like hooking up. There's threads for there's like specific threads for like ask men advice, ask women advice. I love the choosing beggars. That's one of my favorite threads. Where it's like people like you could offer like, let's say I have an iPhone for sale for like $150. Somebody will come in and try to offer you $50, and then they'll show like the text message thread of like that whole conversation, and it's just ridiculous stuff. It's funny stuff. You can learn a lot of shit on there. They got news on there, just like discussing random events. Like one of my favorite things discussing lately is like the NBA China thing. So people will just post events on there and you just discuss.
Wow. I've always heard about Reddit, but I've never really
don't even do it.
Don't
do it, man. I'm telling you, don't do it.
It's a rabbit hole.
It is.
It's a rabbit hole.
Like I'll get bored. Like I'll be reading. I'll have a book in my hand, and then somebody will, like, I'll get a text like something. I look at it. It's like, okay, now the phone's in my hand, and I just instinctively go to Reddit. 45 minutes later, it's like,
I've seen some comics go on Reddit. The Ask Me Anything, like I've seen him post, hey, I'm going to be on Reddit, Ask Me Anything.
Yeah.
And I've seen some comments that like, who? No one wants to ask you anything.
Yeah, Brandon Schaub got murked on his Ask Me Anything. They were like, Brandon Schaub, what's it like getting brain damage in the UFC than trying your best at comedy? Like, it was like they were just ripping on him like
when
bad.
People roast,
it was like over and over and over.
MMA people, it's hilarious. Did you see the MMA, Kill Tony, the newest Kill Tony?
Yeah, where he got kicked in the head. Or that was the Jeremiah Wonders one.
Someone got kicked in the head?
Yeah, one of his shows, like he put a bottle on his head and dude tried doing like those karate kicks.
It on stage. I'm like,
it was on stage.
Man,
yeah.
You used your 1 minute for that? You're like, I'm going to come on stage, I'm going to set this bottle up, just go in, kick the bottle off. It'll be hilarious. Like, no, you just got kicked in the face on Kill Tony.
That's funny too.
Yeah, either way.
He templed Jeremiah Watkins with it. He fucking bang right in the side of the head.
You guys ever watch Kill Tony or you just listen to it?
I've listened to it. I've never watched. I didn't go to the one they had in Vegas.
Oh, you didn't?
Nah, it was at Dive Bar, right?
Yeah,
did you go?
Dive Bar. Yeah.
Did you go up?
No, I didn't get selected, but a couple local comics went up.
He was ready.
Yeah, I heard.
I was ready, bro, to bomb.
Yeah, I heard. I know two of them went
Randy
up.
went up.
Yeah.
He was the first one up, and this guy was heckling him, and it was so annoying. But Randy plowed through it.
Randy's a champ.
Yeah, dude. And then shout out to Randy. And then Kill.
Randy's somewhere trimming weed right now.
Tony.
Trimming weed and
it's funny when people. It's funny when people call Tony Kill Tony. You ever seen I just did it right now.
Hey, what's up, Kill Tony?
What's up, Kill Tony?
Fucking my first name's Tony.
But this heckler dude, he was like on cocaine or something. He was just really excited in the front, jumping. Jumping up and down. And then Tony just shut him down, dude. It was crazy. But who else went? Logan went up.
Yeah, I heard that.
Notorious story.
Logan said he bombed.
Logan is hilarious. He just, I think he just forgot his set or something. I think he just stumbled. That's it.
That happened.
Yeah, they're getting set up for the Joker.
Oh, they're getting.
Byron.
Bunch of firemen though.
Yeah.
For the joke. That was pretty cool. That dude with the broken leg.
Yeah, he was like
he had like a
peg. It was like a peg leg.
It was like
right?
a peg leg.
That's what I imagine like fake pirates look like.
Yeah,
they just
he's
got
like
their leg back there.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. He's like, I'll do something a little bit. Yeah, usually it's
You've got
crutches.
you got the crutches, or you got the little scooter, but you do it the other way.
This guy's like, I'm gonna be a pirate.
Like, nah.
I like the scooter.
Scooter looks.
I feel like you get around
little
quicker.
medical bearings in them too, so you get one push, you coast for like fucking like 200 feet.
The latest Kill Tony though, what I was gonna say about Michael Bisping was on and Louis J. Gomez.
Okay.
Bro, there's this new comedian, I forgot his name. Very funny dude. They made him a regular on Kill Tony. Whenever he goes up, him and Tony start roasting each other. Bro, he lit up Louis J. Gomez, and Michael Bisping was laughing, and then he started making fun of Michael Bisping. Bro, Michael Bisping was trying to get him back, and
Oh yeah, he just couldn't do it.
he just couldn't, bro. This dude, like,
So he's the worst when you're like, he's trying his hardest.
Well, like if
This dude
if all
reminds
else
me
else,
of-
he'd beat the living fuck out of you.
that's what he even said something like that, but it wasn't because he's saying it like it just doesn't come
Jokingly.
across as funny.
This isn't funny. You're for real.
Yeah,
Your ego hurts right
bro.
now.
He said he's like. He reminds me of Patrice O'Neal. This dude, man, he just starts clowning. Yeah, dude.
Clapping.
He's like, I'm surprised you can even hear me with them ears because they're all like cauliflower. And then he said, your ear looks like prostitute pussy. I was like, God damn. Tony had to stop him. Yeah. Oh shit, 4:44. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we'll be back, guys. We're gonna go grab ourselves some beverages. Volume.
Hey, the stupidest thing I ever like realized we did. We would say, "Will you turn up the volume on the TV?" Yeah, like
butter.
Yeah, like turn down the TV.
Well,
Like turn up. I don't know.
I mean, it's implied. It's like the air conditioner. It's implied. You mean
I'm
temperature.
trying to
You don't
think. I'm
have
forgetting
to.
how I
get
said.
you.
Never mind.
No, I see what you're saying. Like churn up the volume instead of turn up the volume.
I say pump it
You
up.
say churn
Pump
like
it
butter.
Pump it up.
up that
I think that's
volume.
what he
Pump up
said.
the volume.
I always say pump it up.
the jam.
Hey, babe,
Pump up
it
the
up.
jam.
Pump it up.
Fucking Joe Budden rap.
Lower,
Pump,
no.
pump,
No.
pump it up.
Oh, I just remember. Lower
please.
up the
Play
volume.
Lower what?
Lower up the volume. Like, hey, will you lower it up real quick?
It's kind of like
Yeah,
it's kind of like
lower it
when
up.
people
That's
say
what it is.
That's some like double negative
That's
talk.
stupid,
That's just
right?
like,
I just
it's
realized
kind of
the real thing.
like turn down the AC.
Yeah, but
Yes.
you mean crank the air up.
Yeah.
Crank
Yeah.
that soldier
Yeah,
boy.
like,
Are we recording?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're recording.
dope.
And we're probably gonna
Sick.
stop
Hot
right now
mic.
because security's coming. But
No,
we'll
that
see
guy
what we
don't
can.
look like security.
Hot
I think
mic.
so.
Nah,
Hot mic.
fuck
Hot
that.
mic.
That guy looks rich. Get out of here.
Oh, okay. No, because Ian and I have been stopped before. We were
This
recording.
motherfucker got on slacks and loafers. He ain't coming to stop nobody. Get out of here.
Kept looking over.
Well, he's white. He's nosy. He's nosy.
They have like ex-military security here.
Bro, what if we were
He's
the
got a
next like
CCW. How
remember
dare you.
the barbecue patty or whatever?
Right, yeah. He was gonna be.
We get stopped.
He
for
saw
a
Ian.
podcast.
He saw Ian. He's like, yeah, it's cool. It's,
You had a
they're
permit?
okay.
You had a permit. You got a permit.
You have a permit to record here.
Ian and I got stopped by security one time at Stratosphere. We were recording. Remember, Ian?
Oh yeah, that was yeah, I remember that.
we were
That was
recording with
funny.
Ty and unreleased episode.
So prostitution is
Unreleased
okay,
Yeah.
but recording a podcast.
Oh yeah.
So letting prostitution is fine. Yeah.
We're right across from the sex shop at the
Okay.
Stratosphere, and then
Right outside the club.
It looks like a really good
Yeah,
store.
yeah.
Yeah.
Side note,
What's
that
that?
sex shop looks like a really good sex shop.
Have you been?
I've never been
Why haven't you
inside.
been with your wife? Why, you guys are married. Why aren't you going to sex shops and just doing
that's not as
shit?
frequent as
should.
you think. You show up at midnight and you're like, I really wanted to go home like 3 hours ago.
You ever
Just
been at a
go
sex shop by
earlier.
yourself?
No,
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought a flashlight by myself and I asked about it, and then the girl was all like talking about like
dick in it.
No, she was like giving me reviews on it. Oh yeah, most of my customers, they love it. They come back and get a second one and all this shit.
Go in the dressing room.
Take this in the back.
Imagine being the customer that's like, hey, I love this fleshlight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy the second one. You're like, bro, you didn't need to tell me you liked it or that even this is your second one.
Yeah.
Like, just go buy it, leave.
Yeah.
Buy it, leave.
They already recommended it on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like those people that leave review comments on Pornhub.
Oh yeah.
Who has that many calluses on their hands to where they need a fleshlight? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I play guitar, so
that's your fingertips. Fingertips, I get it. You know.
I think it's also when you notice how like crunchy the carpet is in front of your computer. It's like, I need to do something about this. I have to put this somewhere else.
I used to put the flashlight between pillows. Remember how you were
like
a kid and you would fuck a pillow? And I'm like, oh, so this is what real like.
Give it to
This is what my imagination.
That's why he was mad at those teenagers earlier. He's like, those lucky motherfuckers still get the fuck pillow.
Yeah. Fucking couches rubbing their dick on stuff.
I forgot who says a joke about it, but I'm afraid of teenagers. I really am. Like, if I see like a group of teenagers that try,
I think that's a My Chemical Romance song.
Maybe because
they scare the shit out of you, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that is teenagers. Yeah,
I got being bullied by a mob of teenagers.
They don't care unless somebody bleeds. You know.
What was that?
Just talk about white shit.
There's a nerdy My Chemical Romance.
Talk about white shit. Don't worry about it.
You're listening to Selena when we were listening to My Chemical Romance.
Don't disrespect the queen like that.
Dude, I say that with reverence.
Marco,
she's the best.
So you're Mexican?
Yeah.
Are you born here? Or?
Yeah, I was born in California. I lived out here for probably like 18 years now.
Both your parents Mexican?
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
What part of Mexico?
How do you say your last name?
Arriaga. My mom is from Jalisco, Mexico. My dad is actually from Sinaloa, Mexico, which is actually the drug capital of the world.
I heard about Sinaloa, and I've heard about Jalisco. Can your mom go back and bring me like a bunch of mezcal? Because I would love that.
No,
like shout out to Keto.
Dude,
you can't.
That's the home of the fucking tortas ahogadas. You ever had that?
I know.
Jalisco? So you ever had a torta?
Like the food?
I like how you had an English fire.
I did it for you.
You ever had a torta?
You ever had a torta?
Hey, well, I know. I'm pretty privy in my Mexican food. So you tell me a torta, I know what the fuck it is.
My friend was from Guadalajara.
It's a Mexican sandwich.
Jalisco.
That's Guadalajara.
And a torta. Yeah, Guadalajara.
I'm learning.
And the torta is called ahogada, which means what do you call it when you can't breathe in the water and you die?
Choking, drowning.
Holy shit!
Whoa!
Oh shit! That
you know that thing that happens to one in 130 Americans drowning? Yeah.
What happens if you breathe water?
Aquaman, no, not that. The other one. Drown, yes.
Water asphyxiation, what they call that.
That's what
water
means. So
he inhaled water till he died.
God. Imagine having a waterboarding fetish.
A what?
A waterboarding fetish.
Oh shit! I bet you there is.
Oh man,
you're gonna
like
throw up or shit yourself.
Like ex-military guys.
Yeah, just like
like I don't
got PTSD.
I'm just trying to calm you guys.
My face. Put water on it.
He's like, where are the documents?
There's some crazy porn. Ian and I, we were watching that fucking.
Oh, there's quicksand
porn.
Where they like to watch the girls struggle to get out of the quicksand.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have to make them come before they're like?
No. There's no sex. There's no sex.
Good question.
Good question. No.
It's just the girl.
Is it a time limit?
They're not even fully nude. They're like in a bikini.
So where's the porn?
It's on
the porn is the terror in her eyes.
It's the panic you see in her eyes when she gets a little too low.
That is
and then it's like, oh shit, this is real.
Twisted.
And you see it go all the way underneath.
I hope anybody who watches that for more than 2 minutes
teaser with it,
follow that person's IP address.
Yeah,
because he's gonna kill a woman.
Ooh, grab that.
Dude, that is true.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I went down a rabbit hole and I kept watching more of those. And there's one where another chick comes out and she
out of the quicksand,
save her,
and then she falls into
trying to help her, and like it ends up like, oh, we're both dying.
Yeah.
This is the threesome of quicksand porn. Just the second girl comes in, she's like, "I'll save you."
Do you ever?
No, I'm trapped.
Do you ever watch a porno and And then
first of all, I don't watch porno. I watch porn.
Pornos.
Get your VHS player out.
You guys still trade
pornos.
You guys still trade cassette tapes.
I think porno was like physical copies of.
You ever stick to one chick, like if she's your girlfriend?
Nah, I'll go on like
one porn star, and then you just go all.
Yeah, until you get tired of it, then you move on to the next.
I'll do like a week of a porn star. I'll do like a week.
Yeah, like a week. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like a week.
Yeah, you gotta float around a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's always the go-tos.
Like you'll go to others, your go-tos.
Yeah, there's
your side bitches.
You got your starting lineup, and then you got like your bench, and then like reserves. Those reserves switch out every time. Like you see like a new like
my favorite
Instagram model.
My favorite lately is the fake driving school, because it's like the girl can't drive, and then she's like, "I need my license." She's like, "Bitch, I don't know what to tell you."
Only one way to get that.
Yeah, only one way.
Imagine being so fucking terrible at driving. You're like, I gotta suck dick to get this license,
and you don't know who she killed once she got out on the road. You know what I mean? She's like fucking trying to put it in
You
third.
see her on the news like kill 3 people. You're like, she sucked my dick one time.
She's probably good at roadhead though, so give it up for that.
She showed a lot of commitment in that, but I thought she was gonna get work on her driver's license.
I want to give you guys a lot of props though. A lot of props, or I want to give you guys
or
props. Just props.
You don't have to give us that many.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some props.
A ton of props is cool to me.
I'll edit that. But no, I want to give you guys props. Because on our way over here to set up, you guys didn't talk about the movie. Fuck yeah. You guys are fucking professionals. So.
Oh, you guys saw it already?
Yeah.
You guys,
I haven't seen it. It was my first time seeing it.
We're going to spoil some shit.
Okay.
Oh, no. They had not seen it.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about.
You don't seen it?
I haven't seen it. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
have you seen it?
I had seen it. You guys had not seen it.
Yeah, no, we know.
So the biggest secret of this, I've seen it.
Me too.
But I was really high when I saw it.
Yes.
So I thought, like, so my first time watching it, I don't think it was a good movie.
Oh, that is a secret.
Like, it's a, like, I love Joaquin Phoenix in it.
Yeah.
He makes this movie good.
Yeah.
But story-wise, I don't think it's that great.
So
I wanted to do this.
Yes.
So I can.
Thank you.
I could have fresh eyes. I wasn't too stoned going into it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to come in kind of like.
Good.
A new perspective.
So what you
oh my god, I'm gonna light this bitch up.
I'm so glad you're on the podcast then.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. This is perfect.
So I want to know what's your second perspective now that you've seen it again.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's
God, I wish I had a
let's
beer
give
right
a little. So for listeners, this is where you should turn it off and go watch the fucking movie because there's going to be spoilers. There's going to be spoilers. Let's give our thoughts on what we thought how it was. But also let's kind of walk through it. Let's kind of like walk through it from the beginning. So give me your thoughts on what was cheesy and all that stuff. But let's walk through from the beginning. Mm-hmm. Like you when you walk in, what is your first impression? He's putting on the makeup. He's at the clown job where they fucking whore them out to hold signs. What'd you think of, like, what was the first thing that threw you off, like, that you didn't like?
Well, it's honestly, it doesn't even come until later, because like that scene where it's kind of like building onto like who he is and like kind of like the situation that he's in at the very beginning. You know, he's got a shitty job, like kind of weird like relationship with his mom, like disassociation from like society kind of deal, and it's that's where it starts to build on that, and that's a really good take on it, because like that's what Joker really is. It's like a really disassociated person from like the Gotham, you know. So then like that part's like building and building.
That job as a what do you call those guys that hold a sign? The
wacky waving, arm flailing.
What a great like position to give somebody that like. I know, right? Yeah, because like I had a friend that was a Statue of Liberty.
Oh man,
you know those people around taxes and they dress up as a Statue of Liberty holding the sign. Yeah, and I was like, I pretend I didn't know him, you know.
You gotta dodge those kind of.
What's that?
You gotta dodge those.
Oh,
you know, like Byron, you come at me. Too. You got 1999 like cell phones this way sign.
Dude,
I'm walking this way.
And
just give you a quick nod.
Yeah.
What up,
did you notice the sign was all like he's throwing it around or whatever, but when they break it, the kids come up to him and they bully him, right? and they just break it up. It's all made out of wood. I'm like, that must have been a heavy ass sign.
Well, it was based in the 40s, right? It was based.
No, 70s. Whoa.
70s? No, I don't know.
Hey, hello,
Bruce Wayne isn't that
you
old.
don't say.
My bad.
So Al Capone shows up.
That's why there was only one black in the movie.
Charlie Chaplin, I got thrown off.
The Charlie Chaplin movie definitely.
The Charlie Chaplin threw me off.
Yeah. They played a Charlie Chaplin song too. The Smile song.
You know, where they go to that Charlie Chaplin like theater.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna set up the Zorro thing. I thought that's when they were gonna put the Zorro like movie bit, because that's where like his parents die, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I thought like that's when that was gonna happen, because they're like, oh, they're at the theater, and I was like, fucking Zorro. And then like I saw that and I was like, I'm like, they could have done it, but I respect what they got going on.
Yeah.
But I thought that's what that.
So he's a stand-up. We're all stand-ups. Yeah, kind of, right? But like, I mean, what is a stand-up? Just somebody that does it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, but I've always hated like going to the whole who's a real comic, who's not a real comic. I think
what makes you a real comic?
Yeah, I think if you just make
once you get on stage, you're a comic,
right? Stand-up comic. But if you keep practicing it,
exactly.
Right?
If you get on stage, keep practicing, keep going on stage.
Yeah.
I think that makes you a
Ian
comic.
does it once every 3 years.
I did mostly for like a 6-month period.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to call him out, but then I was like, I don't think I've seen Ian enough to where I can call him out. So I was like, hopefully one of these guys.
He's retired right now. He's
there you go. See, he retired.
Last time he came back, didn't you do it at Spiro's?
Jackpot. Yeah. He's fucking around. Yeah.
And you had to lay down. You got the wheel.
Yeah.
Good.
I thought the movie. I thought it played well into like his descent. Which is really what I wanted to see. Like, how did Joker become Joker? So I think I expected it to be like, society fucks with him, pushes him around, but I think the way they went about it, I thought it was a good story.
Yeah.
Like that's.
We're doing a movie review on the Joker. Have you seen it? No? Oh, good.
No, come over, listen to it. Let's spoil it for you.
No. That was security.
I also think
he was a brother. He saw you, and we were like, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out,
there's security
Byron.
for everybody. Has security. No, I really think though. I don't know if you guys caught this, but by the end of the movie, I realized that there'd be no Batman if the Joker had a tight five like that.
That's true. Yeah.
That's what I took away from the whole movie.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god,
that is so true.
So like, okay,
that
so like
so
they do the flashback bit, right, where they're like, she disappears throughout that, right? I really wanted them to flash back to the comedy show, and I wanted to see him bombing
another black security guy.
Another black security guy. Byron just
solidarity.
Hit him the black
Like, we good. I gave him the head nod and we good, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
we ain't bothering nobody.
Byron's like,
we on microphones. We can't be committing crimes. Come on.
Byron's like,
there's no speaker here.
What were you saying, Marco?
Now if the real cops come by, Ian's got it.
Hey bud. Hey bud. We're just hanging out.
Oh shit.
But no. Like, I wish they would have went to show like how I guess it's just me being a comic. I'm like, I want to see how hard he fucking bombed.
I love how they set you up and like it makes it things like, oh, he did great.
Yeah.
And then you see like, oh, this motherfucker's real.
Yeah.
Like, you know he's crazy. Like
exactly.
I wouldn't even like. He's crazy.
I just wanted
you
to see.
obviously he's got mental health problems. But then you see how deep it really goes.
You wanted to see the rest
Marco,
of the
set. Where was the part that started like turning you off?
Sexually.
When he was bathing his mother.
I'll tell you which part turned me on. When he was bathing his mom.
Oh yeah.
I started like.
Her tits were like below the frame, and Freddy like looks up like you can see over it.
This movie's not 3D.
I want to see some
bullshit.
It was very. I don't know the word Oedipusy. Is that the word you call it when you fuck your mom?
Oedipus-like.
I like how they incorporated the whole mom-son porn.
Yeah,
that's going around.
It's creepy. Yeah, it's very creepy.
It is weird.
But it was. I thought it was good though. I enjoyed the movie.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you. It's the part that turned you off.
So I'll say So the Thomas Wayne, I like the build against him, where she's kind of playing into like, oh well, we worked for him, and then they show the next scene where it's like, oh well, you once a Wayne, always a Wayne, or like whatever he says, you know what I'm saying? Like you're always family.
Oh, and I like how she was always like saying this guy should be mayor. Like, she was a big fan of his.
Yeah. But then like you start to see like when he like kills those 3 guys, and then like he obviously like Thomas Wayne talks against him, and then it starts to build that like wall between like his mom and him.
Yeah.
But then where it gets me is like they do like I feel like it's such an easy cop out where they're like, oh, that's obviously his son. I feel like it's like
you thought that was like, come on, that was too easy.
It's
to
like
connect the story
exactly, because I think if they would have built it
now
like
he has a motive,
like him versus Thomas Wayne without it being like a oh well you're my dad type deal,
right?
But they kind of tie it together with the whole like oh traumatized as a kid thing.
Yeah.
But I think they lost me when I was just like oh that was. There was a better shot.
What about when you saw Bruce Wayne?
That was another thing too. Like on the text on some of the medical documents, she had a lobotomy.
Oh,
and like that was one thing. And then after he killed her, and then he turns around that picture and he goes,
"It was Tom,
left TM
exactly.
or what?"
So he knocked her up and made her think she was crazy.
Yeah, because she was
gaslighting
crazy.
supreme.
Gaslighting, dude.
But he was
gaslighting the shit out of it.
Yeah,
baby, he's adopted.
What are you
Let me
talking
tell you
about?
what adoption is, baby.
Like, can you imagine Thomas Wayne being this rich ass motherfucker, and then this lady's working for him. She has amazing long tits, and then he's like, "I'm gonna bang her, and no one's ever gonna believe her."
Yep.
But like, dude, just send a check every month. You just he's a psychopath.
He could have. Yeah, he could.
He's a real psychopath.
Yeah,
exactly. It's his fault.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's Thomas Wayne's fault.
So I like that twist where it kind of tells you in like when he flips that picture. Oh shit, I fucked up. I killed. Oh shit, I wasn't adopted. Like, it kind of gives it up. It leaves it up to us to decide what you want to believe, kind of thing.
But I think that just that's another thing that drives him.
Do you think he really was Thomas Wayne's son?
I think you see that
Ben Affleck's brother.
That's kind of how I connected. But that's one thing that's new to the whole Batman Joker dynamic. That was never introduced before. That Batman and Joker were.
When you saw Bruce Wayne as a kid, like to me, when I think of oh shit, that was Batman. When you think of Batman, what actor comes to your head?
Oh, who is your Batman?
Who's your Batman?
Christian Bale's my Batman.
Nobody said George Clooney. Look, that's George Clooney when he was a kid.
Michael Keaton.
He was a great Bruce Wayne.
I like Michael.
He was a great Bruce Wayne. George Clooney was a great Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he was.
You're right. He's like a playboy.
He was. He was like
he had the silver tips too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but just a shitty
salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper's
I think Christian Bale had a good balance. And the Dark Knight series was just amazing.
I thought of Christian Bale, bro.
Yeah.
He just had such good like directors and movies to work with too. It's like those were fucking great.
There's a reason why he's so committed, and he yelled at that stupid asshole light guy. Do you ever hear that recording where he starts yelling at the fucking? We're on set and he's in character, and this fucking idiot distracted him, and he's
a
pissed.
billionaire. He's a method actor. I'm a billionaire.
Oh, like I'm fucking as Batman.
I'm fucking Batman right now.
Or like Bruce
what the fuck are you doing?
No,
fix the fucking light.
No, Christian Bale, he broke out of his characters to say, what the fuck, like in his British accent.
Oh, okay.
And he started going off on this guy. And they think it was set up because there's obviously an audio recording of it. Yeah, look at it.
Weren't they filming?
It's a movie set. Of course they're filming.
Yeah, but they probably like it was.
They have so much on the cutting room floor.
They got microphones on them all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, what camera records without video? There would be video too.
He's just being a dick with a recorder on it. He's like, what the fuck is this guy?
Because I would like to see. It would have been dope to see a video. What if there is a video?
Imagine a British Batman.
I think Christian Bale inherits like a little bit of every character he plays. He's a little bit Batman, a little bit Patrick Bateman, a little bit Dick Cheney.
I haven't seen the Dick Cheney one yet.
I haven't seen it, but I want to see it.
He gained weight for that one.
And he loses a lot of weight and gains a lot of weight.
Yeah, like the chemist.
I wish I had that.
What's that movie? He got skinny like fucking. This guy, Joaquin Phoenix, Christian Bale for a movie.
Yeah, for like
Adrian Brody also did this.
Yeah, the machinist.
Who?
Adrian Brody.
Oh, I thought you said Brody Stevens.
No. It was like this. I
was gonna say Brody Stevens is doing it right now.
Oh, okay. He's a good fucking actor.
Oh, yeah, great.
Thank you.
I liked him at Peaky Blinders. Dude, I thought that shit was. Watch that.
The listeners will get it.
Every one of my haircuts are inspired from that show.
This is what happens when we podcast with no headphones.
Yeah, it kind of goes off. Yeah.
You do two different. Yeah. Anyway. So that's what started turning you off, though.
Yeah,
the part where
I felt just
cheesy,
cheesy, lazy writing.
Like when Batman and Batman versus Superman, when they both have the same name of Martha. Oh, your mom's name's Martha.
Yeah, right. Like,
I'm your son. No, I'm not your son.
Yeah.
Well, I hate you forever.
How many people was Thomas Wayne fucking? He had a lot of people. He had a lot of superhero kids.
He fucked me.
I signed a non-disclosure.
Thomas Wayne is the Genghis Khan of the DC universe.
Hell yeah.
When Thomas Wayne was in the stall, he turned around and saw Joaquin Phoenix like, oh, is this guy here to blow me?
I just remember.
I told you to be here after the.
I just remembered what turned me off most about the movie. I was like trying to think about it. I finally remembered the CGI blood.
There was CGI blood.
Yeah, all the blood.
Shot people.
Yeah, like so.
Stabbed it.
Nerd.
No, just kidding. Yeah, no. So like, this is maybe the most nitpicky thing, but like, it's very. You've seen every like B horror movie do like at least decent blood, but with this movie there wasn't even that much of it. Like he stabs the dude and it kind of goes on his face.
Yeah,
but it's all CGI.
That was CGI, dude.
Yeah, it's like,
oh my god, it's so bad.
But they just stepped on a bag.
No, it just looks like glossy, and it just looks so bad
because it would be so hard to redo.
Tarantino makes great movies doing this shit. So
imagine doing the same shot though and redoing it because somebody fucked up and now you got to clean the blood, put the makeup on again.
But I mean,
as a director,
it's still
this
is a multi-million-dollar movie.
Exactly.
You do 30 takes if you got to do 30 fucking takes.
Yeah, you're telling me practical blood was like out of the question?
And it's not like you saw it splatter from the body to his face. You could have just
you just
threw the blood.
I gotta watch it a third time now.
I get it.
I gotta see that. Yeah,
I get that. My thing was, I get it. The whole it's an art, but like the whole giggle crying thing for like extended periods of time, was for me. I mean, I was like, I get it. But then when he's like, he's like crying really bad. He's like, and he calms down, and then he's like. What's he thinking about? I don't know what process he's going through.
When he was on the bus making that kid laugh.
Yeah.
And then the mom's like, "Who's this weirdo?" And then he gives her the card, and then it says, "I have a condition." But me and Ian like, why didn't she give it back?
Yeah, she like
supposed to give it back. She just fucking.
He said, "Kindly return the card."
A laminated card.
Crack ass
like
motherfucker.
97 of those for sure.
She went home. She's like, "Can you believe this motherfucker gave me this card?"
Look at this
shit, y'all. That motherfucker crazy. He crazy, y'all.
This is why white people are fucking crazy.
He ain't gonna do shit.
He ain't gonna do shit. He don't live around here.
What's up, man? We're just recording a podcast. Is that okay?
We're doing a review on the Joker.
Have you seen it? You want to join us and spoil it for you?
No. No spoilers.
But I can't. You understand that? I just want to make sure you guys aren't doing anything malicious.
No, nothing malicious.
This is just a recorder.
We would record ourselves if
we're comics. Local comics. Yeah.
He's like, why else?
Recording like a video.
No.
Just audio.
You guys are good, but I was gonna make sure for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Thank you. Do watch the Joker though. It's good.
It's mildly decent. Look out for the CGI blood.
I like the. I think there was one part where he was talking, like the last part where he was talking to his, social worker.
Yeah.
And he kind of talked about like being recognized.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was. I like how they kind of did that, but they didn't play into that too much.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of see at the end, it's like, oh, he's really into the madness now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a smooth enough transition, making him crazy, like maniacal crazy from just like, just mentally unstable. I think that was a good.
Like right when he says that he stopped taking his medication, that was when it really started like get momentum.
I also like the transition
cool,
where he goes from crazy laughter to like the Joker laughter. You know what I mean?
The giggling,
yeah.
Yes, boss.
Unfortunately, you gotta shut it down.
We gotta shut down.
No doubt.
Right, man.
You're gonna permission from marketing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. No worries.
No, thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. There we go. We shutting down. Do we just say our goodbyes now?
Well, yeah. How about we just go and
like park?
Let's just carry it. Let's just carry it and walk.
Let's continue in the car.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back.
To the Batmobile. Let's go.
So we're back. We're back. I thought Byron was going to help us from getting kicked out, you know, but the brother said
not enough pool, man.
Not enough pool. He said you got to have a permit from marketing if you want to record. There's something about the microphones that just we're recording, by the way.
Attracts attention.
There's something there's something about the microphones, because like Ian was saying, if we had those propel mics, just
the lapel
mics, not the electrolyte water by Power.
Oh, there you go. Propel.
Fuck you.
If we had the propel microphones, we would have been so fucking.
We would have been
on game. We would have outran all those dudes.
Yeah, those microphones that ride.
We would have been so hydrated.
Besides buildings, the propel.
Bro, if we would have had propel, bro, we would have fucking started. We would have just got down and started doing push-ups and be like, bro, I'm not even dehydrated.
How many push-ups do you think you could do?
1.
Damn.
I know.
I could do 61 once.
61? Why not 63?
I got to 60 in one go.
Very specific number. You've done this before.
Not 61, but I said 60
how
in one
many
go.
push-ups do you think
Talking
you
your
could
mic, Byron?
I could probably hit it close to 60 if
60?
Yeah,
Not 61?
I mean, if
Are you
he's
just
doing,
trying to
I'm
match
pretty,
Ian? Are you just trying to out-push up
I mean,
Ian
I've
right
actually
now?
had a push-up contest with Vincent Blackshear. Like, we bet a beer on it, and I kicked his ass.
How was that beer?
Oh, okay. All right.
Before you say kick his ass,
made him stronger.
Since you brought up Vincent, that story I was talking about Ty, where
we used to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah, Vince used to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
We used to do Muay Thai back
shit.
Oh, shit.
That was the cops.
Oh, now we need a goddamn parking permit over here.
Ian, you're up.
It's my turn, guys.
It was the weed in me. I saw the lights and I was like, yo, we're getting pulled over, guys.
Gee whiz, guys. Sorry, I didn't know your rules.
I'm gonna call Vincent out, and he's been on the podcast before, so I would say it in his face. Well, I love Vincent, but when we were recording with Ty, remember we got kicked out by security, and they said you can't record. We told them, security came up to us first and said, "What are you guys doing here?" And we're like, "Oh, we're recording. We're comedians." And then they walked back to the comedy club and they talked to Vincent, and they asked Vincent, "Are they part of the comedy club?" And Vincent said, "Oh no, they're not part of it."
You motherfucker.
He totally didn't have our backs. I even went up to him, I'm like, bro, why didn't you have our backs? He's like, well, I don't have I'm just a door guy. I can't really, like,
I'm a doorman.
Yeah, I'm like, just fun.
You're just a doorman, doorman.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The Billy D looking ass doorman. That's what that is.
In my heart, I was like,
dare you disrespect Colt 45 like that?
Dude, in my heart, I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, this motherfucker's never going to be on Thanks for the Invite again.
No.
But I want to have him on again. I love Vincent. I was just mad at him at that moment.
Well, you should be. I mean,
The show is
he didn't have our backs.
Kind of deserves it. That's why. That's why.
Dude, no,
I
really.
those
Thanks for the invite.
It's not like he's gonna.
Hey,
it's not like he's gonna miss out.
Gets it.
Was that?
Yeah,
He
thanks
said
for the invite. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Somebody
there you go.
gets it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Crazy.
so I'll speak to the soft spot. Like, you were like, oh, you haven't seen Joker. In my head, I'm like, I've seen Joker, but I just want to be a part of this. So I was like, fuck yeah.
Smart man. Smart man. If you would have said, I've seen it,
you would have been like, who, Byron, who else do you got?
You'd think we'd be mad about that, but no, smart move.
Ian brought you up. Ian's like,
I've been wanting to get you on for a while, man. Like, I've always
seen you like me.
I've always seen you at LA Comedy Club.
You like him?
Ian likes Mexicans.
I'm friendly.
Yeah, every time I see Ian, I'm like, oh my God, Ian.
I remember being shithouse drunk at the LA Comedy Club and meeting you, and then it's after that, it's like, like usually when I'm really drunk one time and then I remember somebody, it's like, oh, okay, I'll have to like. I know I met a lot of people from LA Comic Club. It was kind of the same thing.
Dude, when you're locked eyes on you,
you're one that reflects it back to me. If I'm like, hey, what's up, man? They're like, I don't know. Yeah, like, that's when I feel weird. But
when Ian locked eyes on you, he's like, that's my Mexican.
Yeah,
that's my Mexican.
Whoa.
He saw me and then he was like, Freddy's gone.
Freddy's gone.
Freddy's gone.
He ran his hands through Marco's hair.
Oh, dude, I do have really nice hair. That is a really good point.
Yeah.
You got like Uncle Jesse hair.
You're comparing me to John Stamos?
Oh,
damn,
hey.
That's the like compliment of Marco's life.
Yeah, I'm so
it is hard to be humble after that compliment.
So for the listeners,
I can plug Marco in the back of this truck right now if I wanted to.
There's a lot of room back here.
Re-recording.
A lot of room.
So for the listeners, we're in Byron's Datsun.
Byron's Datsun.
We're like, who has the most room?
I'm in the cup holder right
now. I got a truck. I'm like, is there room for like 4?
I feel like there's two seats.
I had like a Nissan, like an '89 Nissan lowrider.
The best thing, you were like, oh, so you got 2 seats, and I even looked at you because I know what Byron drives, and I was like, what truck are you thinking of right now?
Byron's like, I'm from Texas.
Bed, single cab.
If you think about it, every truck I look at now, you could all fit 5 people. But when I was growing up, all the trucks were that one right there.
You got three Mexicans in the front. You know, that's it.
That's a Tacoma too, right there. Boom.
Tacoma
2-seater.
The audience, you can't see it. It's a dark green
this is
Tacoma.
Freddie showing his nationalism because he knows exactly how many people he can fit inside a Tacoma versus a Ford F-150.
Wait for him to start recommending chrome of fucking accessories for you to put on this fucking thing. Yeah, man, you need some sparkle in here, man.
Chrome strips on the windows and shit.
Oh yes, that's my favorite.
Look what I got, guys.
It's a White Claw. Yes.
Hey, if we crack this, a white woman's gonna show up.
Dude, my favorite.
I got some White Claws, bro. You guys talked about it.
Hell yeah. This is a bit. You're running a bit by us. I don't appreciate it.
I heard somebody say recently.
My new white spot. Hey, shout out White Claw.
We're not sponsored by White Claw. We're sponsored by white women.
Hey, there was no one else I'd rather be sponsored by, to be honest with you.
Word.
What, white women?
Yeah.
Drinking White Claws, breaking white laws.
I don't like date. Is it weird to say I don't date white women seriously, but I love to fuck them?
Oh, no.
Don't talk
respect.
about my wife
I get you.
that.
Okay,
Jesus
cool.
Christ,
I
just wanted to make sure.
Hey,
No,
cheers.
no.
Freddie, you took a sip before you
PC
cheers.
culture. I don't want to get.
Jeez.
If you piss white women off, you're.
Oh, no, that's like demographic now. It's like the majority. That's what's wild. Like white women. It's fucking the majority. Yeah, look how big Ellen is. You kidding me?
Hey, don't talk about Ellen. She's part of the government conspiracy.
Yeah. We going deep?
No, we still got to finish about Joker before we get way too
She just dances on the blood of her enemies.
Yo, listen.
Let's talk about. I'm trying to use your cup holder, and I picked this up. And did you steal this from a casino? This glass?
My brother probably did.
Oh, okay. It looks like.
But it was at the house. I didn't buy any dishes when I moved out here. So.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it could be from a casino actually, or Walmart.
It looks like one of the cocktails that you get at a casino when you're playing slots.
It's probably Stratosphere.
Oh, it's
probably Stratosphere.
That's the vodka and cranberry that has like all cranberry.
Because like I work a 9 to 5, so then like I try to take a nap.
Word.
Do you mind if I turn this off so they don't?
Yeah. And then I try to like chug some coffee, so I have energy to go out and do an open mic and be out till fucking midnight.
I like how you drink coffee out of a cocktail glass.
Hell yeah. It's called a cold brew. Look it up.
Jesus Christ. Have you never heard of Chris Waldeck?
Right.
Oh shit.
Cold brew comedy.
That should be his podcast, Cold Brew Podcast.
Don't come over here, please.
Just gets everybody hyped up on coffee. That would be an interesting contrast. So, who has the podcast with the alcohol? I think Tyler
Jolly, right?
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
Any podcast he does has alcohol.
I have. Well, he's
Any
a bartender.
podcast on has alcohol.
Him and Jocelyn.
Oh shit, that's right.
Him and Jocelyn used to do the Jolly Sharp
Hour, yeah.
Dude, they got me so fucked up.
That's good.
On allergies, because they have fucking cats, and I was like, I thought I had a panic attack. I thought my throat was closing and shit.
I got on there when they were turning a new leaf, and I had 2 shots, and nobody else drank with me.
You're like,
they were all like, oh, we're not
Honestly,
drinking anymore.
I love when everybody's like not on the level that I am, because then I can just fuck around and it's like it's cool.
And they know
that was you and I the other night.
You're not on my level.
Yeah. I feel like the other night that's how it was. Like
you don't get it.
Yeah, you and I were smoking and just drinking, and I was like, we're trying to.
Where are you guys at?
We're at Tabs. Yeah, we're doing that.
Tab. So when is she recording? Oh, sorry.
Wednesdays at 7.
You were saying no? You were
Oh no, it was just one of those moments where like I had bought beer, but on the way there I was like, I don't know if I should be professional or not professional about it.
Yeah.
And then we had
he comes in, Taz has a table set up with liquor.
Yeah.
And then rolling up a joint.
Yeah.
Thank
How
God.
many mics?
I'm like,
Dude,
perfect.
the last 2 guests
she
have
was
been
like, what do you think
Mexican,
about
and the next
politics?
one's
I'm
Puerto
like,
Rican.
sure.
I'm actually
You
on
need
like
a Cuban
Hispanic.
Mexican.
Dude, if you go next Wednesday, that's going to be 4 in a row of Hispanic guests.
You need
I think that's the thing I'm going after.
Mexican.
Like I'm trying
Mexico.
You'll have a Mexican, Cuban, Jew.
Shout out Mexico, guys.
Wow.
And then, what part of town is it? Me and Ian should do it.
By Boulder Highway.
Boulder Highway?
Like Tropical.
Oh,
Boulder
me and Ian
Highway.
don't go to that part of town.
You and Ian?
I'm there all the time. What are you talking about?
Ian does not travel to such parts.
When he first said Ian was doing it, I didn't realize it was a different Ian. I thought it was Ian Rainier.
Rainier, yeah.
I was like,
Rainier.
Oh, I gotta have him
shit is
on the
he
podcast.
doing?
Dude, I thought
Yeah,
the
like,
same
go to
thing.
sleep,
He doesn't
Ian.
sleep, yeah.
Stop.
I thought the same thing, and then I saw Bradford, and I was like, yes.
It's Burford.
Yeah.
So, Ian, we should have Ian and Ryan Barraza on the next one.
Absolutely.
Oh, that'd be
They're fucking funny, man. I like those guys.
And then have Ian back with Garrett.
This is. Oh, I like Garrett. Garrett's my dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the first time I've ever had a White Claw.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Right?
You're
I think
out of
they're
your
right?
goddamn.
What flavor
I'm
did you
not
get?
out of my goddamn
Are
mind.
these all black cherry?
Black cherry, I think.
I think they're all black cherry.
Oh, wow.
Did you not buy these motherfuckers?
Ooh, you got ruby
I got
grapefruit.
variety.
You want to try mine?
Yeah.
Like
You
a
gotta
fucking
catch
kid.
him up.
It's like you're trading Jello shots or something. I like it.
The lime one is pretty good. It tastes just like
I've had
Sprite.
Dude, you gotta
lime
think
one.
0
That's the one I've
calories.
had.
Yeah.
I'm a tequila guy. This is
What kind of
don't hate it.
alcohol do they put in this?
this is vodka, I believe.
No, it's 100 calories.
Is this vodka that they put in?
20 milligrams sodium. Dude.
It's sugar dust. We're not too sure.
Sugar dust.
It's
What the fuck is that?
It's
Is that-
100% claw.
That sounds like some shit that a gay alcoholic would
Oh, dude, way to out me.
sugar.
Jesus Christ,
Just
Byron.
at me, dog.
So you guys were saying on the way to Byron's Datsun, and I told you guys hold it.
Size Datsun.
You're king size Datsun, dude.
Your Texas Datsun.
Big piece of Korean fucking machinery.
I was like, save it for the podcast. Save it for the podcast. So you guys were saying your favorite scene was when the little guy,
The midget scene.
Oh,
Or I'm sorry, the little
I
person
did.
scene.
Oh, Byron.
the dwarf.
Dwarfism scene.
Vertically challenged gentleman.
When the Tyrion Lannister scene happened.
You know what? But no, the thing I
That
loved
was a
about
great scene.
that scene is like when he let him go, he's like, "You're the only person that's been nice to me."
Yeah.
And like even the first 10 minutes of the movie, I thought to myself, like, this is why I treat people with the golden rule. Just like, treat
Yeah,
people how
of
the
course.
fuck you want
Yeah.
to be treated.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a dick just
Yeah.
to be a fucking dick, and you might survive a mass shooting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
You
course.
never know.
There's a guy at work that everybody fucking talks shit on him, and they clown on him when we have meetings and shit. And I'm thinking the same thing.
front of
I'm like,
everybody.
I treat him good. I treat him good. I treat him good.
Yo,
And
that man
when
gonna
there's
save
a
my
shooting,
life.
he's gonna save my life. I'm gonna be that midget.
How
do they do it? He's gonna
When I
send
was
you
in
a
high school,
Facebook
I talked to
message.
shit. I
Yeah,
talked shit
word.
about a lot of people in high school, but never like the unpopular kids. I talked shit and clowned on the popular people.
Yeah,
Hey,
of
you were a
course.
'Cause, like,
bully.
I was
Byron,
cool
you
with
were
all
a
them.
bully for
You punched
sure in
up.
high
I was
school.
a bully to the
Oh,
I was the
you
Robin
pun-
Hood.
you punched
I was
up.
the
I
Robin Hood of
knew
bullies.
it.
Yeah, okay.
I was. And I should have been bullied. I was really short and
Yeah.
but I was funny. Like, I was.
That's debatable. But all right.
Man, come on.
I'm just
come
kidding.
on.
No, Byron.
I know
love
you are.
Boom,
Let the boys
I know you are.
Fuck you, Freddy. I'm still an Ian. He's my new co-host.
You're like, forget my wife.
Yeah, forget my wife.
Freddy's been P Diddy me for the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Shutting the studio down, man.
I did like that one comedian. I love the jokes he did about the car in the parking spot.
That was
great joke.
Sam Morrell. Yeah, dude, that shit was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was
and he goes, handicap spot. He goes, hope nobody sees this.
It's so true.
Yeah.
What was the joke?
I took that
It was
some
like
force in my life, man.
Women look at relationships like buying a new car.
Yeah.
Or was that what it was?
Yeah,
It's like, is this reliable? Am I safe?
Yeah.
Can I
Looking
get
at
this
sex
long
like buying a
term?
new car.
Yeah.
And then men look at relationships like a parking spot. He's like, oh, there's one. Oh, there's another.
There's another one.
And then you see a handicap and it's like, oh, hope nobody sees me.
No. It's like
I thought
but
that was
before
great.
that, he's
That was
like,
good.
oh, there's that one. Oh, I got to pay for it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, shit.
And it was just one of those jokes where you're like, someone for real wrote that
Wrote it,
joke.
yeah.
That's a good
And you're
joke.
like,
Why
oh,
didn't
that's
I
a
think of that?
banger.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
and
like-
then, oh my
but I
God,
think-
why didn't I think
Get
of
so
that?
jealous.
I think there was like a lot of things that only comedians would get in the movie.
yeah.
Like the one part, like I was laughing with Marco when he invited the girl to come see him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a comedian. You should come to a show." Like, motherfucker, you know how many times I've used that?
No, that was the running bit. That was the running bit. The entire movie.
Yeah, that's how I get them.
Because right after that, then when the guy's throwing French fries at that girl, he goes, "Hello," trying to get her, and I was like, "This is how I pick up bitches."
That's what. Even better, and then he nails the hello.
McDonald's fries. Only the best.
Wow.
Classy gentleman.
Nails the hello. He did it. He was like, hello. And I was like, oh my God. That man is the truth.
Yeah.
But no, and then,
Professional douchebag.
and then where he goes up to where he sees Bruce. Right, and then he like ducks.
You
down.
mean Ben Affleck?
Yeah, when he sees Ben Affleck,
Young Ben Affleck.
he puts the nose on. Right, he like ducks down his eyes like, this is how I pull bitches.
when he ducks behind the wall and comes back up, that's what he said. It was fucking so funny.
Shit.
That was the best joke. I was like, honestly, that's way funnier than the entire movie.
I had a hacky joke when he goes in and he sees Tom Wayne peeing. And then he leaned over to Ian, and I'm like, "Nice watch."
I had a shitty
Is that
one.
an Apple Watch?
I had a shitty joke about. I was like, "What was the one?" Like I was like, "Nice of them to get Mark Maron to play as Mark Maron." He's
Just fucking
shooting,
negative.
shooting everything down. Like
Shut shit down. That's what I did.
Mark Maron is Mark
He just
Maron.
played himself.
I did really like how they got a bunch of comedians in the movie. That was
Yeah.
fucking
That
cool.
was
Like,
cool.
and
Brian
then seeing like
Callen.
Gary Goldman, Brian
Goldman.
Callen, like
Yeah.
Brian Callen, even not selling it as an actor in this
Yeah.
movie. Like,
You noticed that? You said that, and I was
To
like,
see Gary
that
Goldman's
was dope.
special that just came out, and
Right.
then like
How
kind of
many-
intersecting that with this movie.
How many?
Like I say, a lot of things you only get if you're.
and I wouldn't doubt if he wrote.
How many open micers do you think were clowns?
Right.
Extras.
No, oh my God.
I would have signed up.
I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not gonna say any names, but I thought of like maybe 2 to 3 like comics on the open mic scene. Like as I watched that movie, it was like, oh
my
And
God.
he was
right?
like when he was
Oh,
doing
yeah.
like
Yeah.
every open mic you go to, there's always like 2 or 3 comics that have like that laugh at the random.
Yeah.
There
Oh.
shouldn't be a laugh, and it's always like a high pitched random laugh.
Oh, fucking Kool-Aid. Just say the
Kool-Aid
name.
does it. Dude, Kool-Aid does it like Will Couch. They'll always
Ray Love.
always that random laugh.
Krasner does it. Krasner goes, and Kool-Aid's is, fucking. I got so mad at Kool-Aid one time in my head. Also,
Just in my head.
Really though, I didn't really get mad at
in my
him.
head.
I think I am the Joker, bro. Like,
Yeah, go back to
I am
I
mentally
saw him and I kept it quiet.
Yeah, like,
very
I
quiet.
looked at him and I thought of things. I'm like,
I mean, talking about mental illness, I also heard about him in my head, like Freddy fucking shining on it. I love it though, dude. That shit was fucking
the
fantastic.
mental illness part. Yeah,
I thought it was good.
I think that
Yeah,
was good. I think it was.
I thought the
Yeah,
build
so-
up. I thought the build up was good. Like it was slow coming up, but
It
like
was a slow build.
but
Very slow build.
did you see on Facebook a lot of comics shitting on it, saying, "Oh, if you want to watch the Joker, just watch the King of Comedy." Have you seen the King of Comedy?
Or like
No.
or fucking
Watch it
Taxi
after this.
Driver or
Tech-
this.
yeah, that's what I
Yes.
Like they were just
So
comparing it.
stupid.
It's like like okay, so I just watched Taxi Driver for like the first
It's
time.
fucking
Like
good.
maybe like a month or 2 ago.
I
Not
don't
even.
think they were similar in
No,
it was closer to the Kina comedy.
Same but different.
I think the mental downfall was similar though. The slow descent.
But even you get the whole like shooting, like
the mental illness. I get it. Okay,
the finger guns, like it's kind of there, but yeah, it really just like
everybody.
It sits alone, but
then you could just say that to any fucking killer. Go watch fucking Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddy Krueger.
Of course. You like La Llorona? Like go watch Signs, bro. Like
La Llorona.
Like what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? So. No, I think that's always like
it's just people hating. I hate like that too. I'm a fucking hater sometimes. Like that fucking kid movie that came out recently.
The what?
The kid movie.
Fuck them kids.
Escaping Neverland.
No, not that one. That one was good.
When the fuck did you quit comedy? God damn it.
No, what's that fucking Bad Boys or something where Seth Rogen?
Oh, no, Good Boys. Good Boys.
Good Boys.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen that one.
Here's why I hated that movie.
It's super bad as kids, right?
Yes, exactly. That's why I was hating that because it's so super bad. And American Pie, the beginning scene is like the kid watching porn. The dad walks on him. It's like, Jesus, oh fuck! You guys haven't seen it?
No.
I haven't seen it, but you're not gonna spoil it. I'll catch it on Netflix.
Movie sucks.
I'm gonna watch it on.
The whole like best friends, and then they stop being best friends.
I only care if it's entertaining.
It's just shock.
It's entertaining.
Yes,
dude. We're comics, right? Yeah. We all like shock humor at times, but we know when hacky's hacky, when they're just going for the shock. Oh, the kid's cussing. Fuck that. Fuck kids.
Oh,
not fuck kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Yeah, Freddy, just say it. Fuck them kids, bro.
Fuck them kids 2020.
Yeah, fuck them kids. Freddy.
Have you guys seen the Kina comedy though with Robert De Niro?
I've never seen it. No.
Okay, you could probably find it. Maybe not now, but I saw it on YouTube.
Is this the next one we're gonna do? We're gonna all watch the King of Comedy and just be
we should
do it at fucking Byron's fucking truck.
So here's what's so cool. Here's what you guys
straight out of the forge.
Here's what you guys don't know, since you guys haven't seen the Kina comedy.
I like it. This is spacious,
isn't it?
It's bigger than our fucking studio.
I've had sex before.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Since you guys haven't seen the Kina comedy, this is what's really cool about the Joker and why Robert De Niro's in it. He's playing homage to his own movie.
Taxi Driver or
Kina comedy.
Yeah.
Because the Kina comedy is the same exact plot almost. Robert De Niro is an aspiring comic, and he goes up to Jerry Lewis, and Jerry Lewis is a host of a TV show, like a Tonight Show type of thing. And just watch it. I'm not going to spoil it because it doesn't. It's not the same exact thing as the Joker.
You've already ruined it.
I can't wait to watch it. But I want to bring you guys in Freddy's world real quick. Whenever he says the king, it sounds like Dakeen, that fucking Hawaiian surfboard company, and you can't unhear this from now on.
He's thinking of DEKAIN shorts.
Like Dakeen. Like he says
the king, and he's like, board trucks.
Yeah, like the king.
Why are you talking about surfing right now, bro?
A speechman impediment. You fucking asshole.
A speech impediment.
Yeah, by speech impediment, he's like, he's Mexican. He doesn't know how to pronounce things, I guess.
Second language, bitch.
He's like, I speak perfect English.
Yeah, dude, I'm judging.
Leave it to the white man to teach us how to speak English correctly.
That's okay, man.
Speaking American here. Fuckers.
Honestly, I can't wait for this movie to come out on like DVD or like.
So you could burn it because you hated it?
No. So then when it comes out and I can be like, hey, watch the CGI blood at this number, and then everyone will watch it and they're like, yo, what was that CGI?
Wow.
And I'd be like, yep, you're
Yelp
welcome.
reviewer.
You're a movie guy. That's what it is.
I'm gonna buy you a fucking copy of this movie, and then I'm gonna be like, it's just gonna only play.
Have you ever read the comments on Pornhub, and then it says at this time what was she thinking, or what kind of stupid face is that?
And then you can skip exactly to that.
I would love for a black guy to fuck me like that. That's what the comments usually.
I too wish for that. How did they know?
Do you remember one time we were watching our buddy Jason? His
can
porno?
we do like a porn review.
Yeah. Dude. So,
you guys did a Jason Krychek porn review?
No, so we were watching it.
Now it's different. This is more in depth.
A lot of homework.
Freddie, you don't deserve this, man. You do not deserve this, man. You do not. I will be your co-host. You will be the actual host. I will be co-host.
I've never done a podcast as good as this truck.
Yes.
First and foremost.
I think
outside my truck, maybe.
If I could bow to you, I would.
I think we had. We're watching Jason's porn.
Yeah.
With Cece and Hannah. I think
Cece that is amazing.
Which was kind of weird.
Hannah brought it up.
Hannah brought it up, so we looked it up because when we have the studio, we have the, like Ian was saying, we have the screen and we just pull ship. It was kind of weird watching porn with
your bros
that you're not trying to fuck.
Yeah, with your bros.
Well, like that was like, you kept trying to fist bump me, but I mean we're watching the porn with CC and what?
But this is the funniest part. We scroll down to the comments.
Oh yeah.
And there's a comment with a profile pic of Alex, just Alex.
Yeah.
He said something on there
in his suit. Yeah,
he should have fucked her in a suit.
In a blazer.
Because the porno was done at the dive bar.
Yes.
Oh, no way.
And Alex used to host that open mic back in the day.
Was it in the bathroom?
No, on the
stage.
It was in the bathroom. It was in the
parking
bathroom.
lot.
I've been in that bathroom. That they should have done it on stage.
Yeah,
here's the weird part.
It wasn't in a bathroom.
It wasn't a bathroom, bro.
It wasn't a bathroom.
Well, how many
Pull
porns
the video
are there?
up.
No, I'm saying there wasn't. It was like a good sized room.
Okay.
You saw there. No,
dive bar porn.
It was a dive bar.
Is this on Pornhub?
Yeah, it's on. Let's pull it up. Pull it up.
No, we are not gonna.
Dude, here's what I was thinking though. There was a guy recording above the bathroom stall.
Okay.
So
do we know
those
the
bathrooms
girl or
are
the
so
guy?
disgusting.
Yeah, Jason Krychek.
Oh, it's Krychek. Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And it's
I thought it might have been Barraza. Who knows?
Barraza will probably be. Barraza was supposed to be on this episode.
Was he?
Yeah.
And you got Marco instead?
Damn it, Byron. You stole my fucking joke.
I tried penciling you earlier.
Thank you. Yeah, Ian, just call me. Let me know.
No,
there's a working studio somewhere.
Barraza turned us down because he said he had plans already to watch it with Johnny Brim or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good podcast.
That would be the most interesting. Like Johnny Brim just yelling and Ryan's so quiet and monotonous.
No, Ryan is great on microphone, like podcast microphone. Yeah. I just talked to him the other day.
Sounds like a radio
I just talked to him the other day. Yeah, he was so great.
He's so cool and smooth and monotonous. Like, I bet he would be great on the microphone.
Yeah, I listened to him for an hour. And
Marco didn't talk at all.
It was so hard because I would we would talk. I would bring up a comment and then he would just keep talking. I'm just like, I just wanted to listen. And I was just like, okay, cool.
Yeah, right. So for the listeners, all these references we're giving.
So you let him sun you on the mic.
They're all people from our scene, comedians from our scene.
Yeah, funny people,
cool people. Yeah, of course.
I only mention the funny ones because the other ones they don't matter, do they?
We mentioned Alex. Which Alex though? Oh, you don't know? Oh, snap!
Everybody loves.
So anyway, The Joker. That was a great movie. I liked it.
Yeah. Wait. What did we come to do?
Oh yeah, Marco. So you did not. I'm still okay. So out of us four, 3 of us liked it, right?
I liked.
Right?
I liked.
I liked.
Byron, what do you give it out of 10 toes?
Out of 10, a first view. So soon after I've seen it, I'll give it anywhere from 8.5 to a 9. That's what I'll give it. I like it.
Okay.
I think it was well written.
What movie do you consider a 10?
Wow.
Oh, he's gonna judge you on this.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the spectrum. This is the spectrum.
I mean,
just go with Pulp Fiction.
That's what I was gonna say. Pulp Fiction and Training Day are my favorite movies.
Ooh, that's a good mix. Okay,
yeah, that's a good mix.
So that's a 10.
And I just think the plot and the storyline.
Yeah,
I think they're pretty brilliant, and then it's well acted, and then it's the shit. Like,
okay, 8.
They're great movies.
8.5, 9.
Yeah,
Freddie, where do you rank this movie?
They're pretty close. I would say 7.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And Pulp Fiction.
What's your 10? 10 Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction is one of them. La Bamba, of course.
Not
my Richie.
He's so serious about it. He says this as a bit, but deep down he was like, "You guys make fun."
I'm
Good. No, I get it.
I'm serious.
I get
La Bamba,
it. I like stand and deliver too, Freddie. I get it. I can just carry on.
Geely is my shit.
It's Pulp Fiction.
Perfect top 3.
It's Pulp Fiction, La Bamba, and The Three Amigos.
Oh, that's a good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that really your number 3?
You know what's one of my favorite movies?
Love Three Amigos.
I
think
will
it's very
rewatch that
underrated.
shit.
Social Network. I love that movie.
What?
I love that
Are you
movie.
That's in your
serious?
top 3?
I would say, honestly, top 5 or 6.
Really?
Let's go top 3.
like my
What's your
favorite
top 3? What's your top 3? You already said Pulp Fiction,
Pulp Fiction, Training Day.
And
I'm going to go with a personal favorite. I'm going to go Paid in Full.
Oh, that's
is that with 50 Cent? Who's that?
Nah, that's with, it's Mekhi Phifer,
I never heard of that movie.
Goddamn, what's Avon Barksdale? I can't think of his real name right now.
I never heard of that.
Cameron's in it. It's a great. It's based on a true story.
Okay.
About some
shout out to Cameron. He listens to the podcast.
Hope you're doing good.
Yeah, Cameron, you badass, bro. You're the real rapper from Chicago.
Well, Harlem, but
oh no, I'm confusing somebody with Common Sense. That was racist.
That was so bad. Cameron and God.
Is Cameron black?
Yeah,
I like that he called him Common Sense.
Ian.
I like that he called him
That was so
Common
white.
Sense. Yeah, like,
He was like, if I
white, it'd be
really
Cameron.
throw it back, will they not realize that I'm racist?
Who's Cameron? Holy
Cameron the
You don't know who
Really
Cameron
throw it.
is?
oh boy,
Oh boy, yeah.
I feel like he still doesn't know who Cameron.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, yeah.
If an
Where's
O
my
is
phone?
followed by 16 yeahs, I don't think he gets it.
I need to look him up.
Oh, Cameron.
I don't know
Ian,
how you
your
don't know
top 3.
Cameron.
Your top 3.
My top 3 movies are.
Cameron.
shit.
Dipset.
Dipset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on,
Is that
bro.
the?
Come on.
Is
Google,
that
I didn't
the?
even
Oh
Google.
shit!
Yeah, okay.
Whistle song. That's not the whistle
phone's
song.
still off.
Wait,
Yeah,
is that not the whistle song?
No, that's Joel
Yeah,
Santana.
he's
Oh, that's
he's
Joel
the one that had.
Santana. No.
Yeah,
It's Joel Santana.
Cameron.
What the fuck
and,
is Cameron?
Mike check 1 2 1
Mike
2.
Jones.
No, it's just
Jim
Mike
Jones. Jim
Jim
Jones.
Jones.
It's just
How dare
Jim
you.
Jones.
And-
Jim Jones, Santana, Cameron, Freaky Zeke.
Yeah, they were all like
J.R.
Dipset.
Ryder.
Yeah,
a
but
little
you're
bit
not
of Max
giving me
B,
a Cameron
Dipset.
hit.
Yeah, they had beef with 50 for a while.
Everybody had beef with 50.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mike Jones' phone number. You remember that
Yeah,
shit?
man.
You know how terrible his
it was the
actual
golden
rapping
age of
was?
Rockefeller Records. It was a great time.
Mike Jones.
That being said, I could listen to Still Tipping right now. And I'd be
Still
great.
Tipping?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tipping
Still
all
tipping all
foes.
foes. Yeah.
Rapping.
Shout out to Houston, Texas. I grew up around those areas.
Oh yeah, you grew up
Chopped
in
and
Austin,
Screwed.
Did you
We're gonna release a chopped and
I
screwed
still
version
got
of
my
this
Texas
episode.
plates on. I
Byron.
plan on taking them off for a while.
So you're from Austin, though,
No, I
and your
grew
last
up
name's
around-
Austin.
I grew up around the Houston area, small
Houston.
town close to Houston is where I grew up.
Okay.
I moved to San Marcos for school, which is like right down the street from Austin. And then right after that, for the next 12, 13 years, I lived in Austin. So I consider Austin home.
Austin's dope.
Like
That's
Austin,
for sure
like
home.
that's where I grew up. That's my formidable years.
Did you ever make a joke about your last
That
name?
nightlife down there.
Austin and Austin, no, enough white people do that for me.
Oh.
It's a good.
you would
it's
kill
a
it,
good
though.
move.
You'd
It's
kill
a
it.
good solid.
I've tried to write a joke for my last name, Correa, and it's always
Oh,
bombs.
dude, I feel like there's definitely like a Mexican Spanish.
I make
joke
more
in
jokes
there.
about my
There's
first
gotta be.
name, like a Byron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Austin
not.
from
That's like the
Austin,
least
Texas,
cool
yeah.
black name you can have is Byron.
That is true. Maybe
It
that's
is
why
a
they.
cool- it is a cool
Maybe that's why they
line.
kicked us out of town square.
That could
Oh,
be it. Like the black dude knew he's like, nah, this nigga don't look like
You
it.
look like a Byron.
Yeah. What's your name?
If he was
Byron?
Marcus, yeah, but
Marquise. Now, if you were
Byron,
Marquise, you would have for sure.
hard
Yeah.
Q.
Yeah.
good DeAndre,
Hard Q.
Yeah.
No one
Hard
fucks
Q.
with a soft Q.
Marquise.
You know,
Marquise. Hard Q, bitch. Hard Q.
Respect my name.
so all right. So I gave it a 7. Marco,
No.
you're gonna be last.
Yeah,
Ian, what do you give the movie?
A nice, thick, plumpy, veiny 8.
8? Oh
Yeah.
my.
What are your
yeah.
top 3 favorite movies?
Snatch,
Ooh.
Interstellar,
Okay.
Pretty white.
and Deadpool.
Very white.
You ugly son of a bitch.
We got my
He lost
impression
me at
changes.
Deadpool.
All three
I
of us.
did.
7 and 8
I
and a
personally,
half.
I love Deadpool, man.
Yeah.
No black
That's
people
it.
in these movies.
No, okay. Instead of
The girl
drop
that was
Deadpool.
in Joker was in
John Wick 1.
who I love.
yeah,
from
John Wick
ACL.
1
That's true.
instead of Deadpool. John Wick 1. Those two change
Hey,
everything.
Wick's
you just lost one black
I would
person.
change
Nah, I did, right?
Interstellar with John Wick.
That's a good one. I
Would
liked
you?
Interstellar, man. I'm a space head, man. I like that shit.
Go watch Ad Astra.
You like
Oof.
Star Wars?
Ad
Or you
Astra
just
is
like
fucking
actual
horrible.
science
I wanna see it.
fiction?
I like actual.
I love
I
Brad
like
Pitt.
the Star Trek a little.
I went
one.
because of Brad
That's
Pitt.
cool.
Yo,
I like
that
Star Wars,
Once
but-
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I like the
that's
new
a
Star Trek.
great movie.
I haven't
So because
seen
of
that
Once
movie
Upon
yet.
a Time in Hollywood, and I
never
love
seen
Brad
that.
Pitt, I went to see Ad Astra, and bro, ooh,
I heard Ad Astra was nice.
horrible.
Really that bad?
Ooh.
It's so
Nah.
long.
I'm gonna tell
and it's like-
Richard.
I don't like space
right
movies.
now.
The only one I liked that I saw was The Martian
about
with
Gemini Man.
Matt Damon. Like that was a good one.
So
Everything else I didn't like. The one with Sandra Bullock was terrible. The one with
Have you seen
Matthew
Snatch?
McConaughey
Yeah,
was
no,
terrible.
Snatch is amazing.
Snatch is
Matthew,
good.
you said Interstellar.
That's
I don't
with
like
Matthew
Interstellar. I don't like
Okay.
the one with Sandra Bullock.
Which was
I haven't
Gravity?
seen the one.
Gravity?
Oh, Gravity's
I
not
don't like
good.
that one,
No,
but
no.
I
The
like
Martian.
Gravity.
I like The Martian.
dope. You know what?
The
Hella
Martian.
good. I fuck with Martian.
We're gonna say Martian is good, but we're not gonna say Interstellar is good.
That's
Byron?
what I just
I
fucking
said-
said, Marco.
I was hating on it, but I did like Interstellar.
Hey, both.
Back that?
I'm saying both. I like both
Okay,
of them.
no, I
I was
know
just
you
saying
back-
I don't like the way Marco. Get the fuck out of my truck.
Yeah.
I will-
Get out of his Datsun, bro.
I will get out
And
of
leave
this
your White
sunroof.
Claw.
Yeah.
Climb through the back window. You can't even. Yeah, that one. Wait.
Here, let me roll down the window. You open the
open
door
it
from the
too.
outside.
Interstellar was pretty. I liked Interstellar.
I loved Interstellar.
I like the library scene where he's like talking to his daughter and
Shit.
like,
Get out.
Yeah,
out, Marco.
Leave that open. We can start smoking in here.
Anybody got some?
Yeah, I got some.
weed?
Is that all right? You don't
White
mind?
claws.
Oh, shit.
Break it
Oh,
off.
So here's the thing.
I don't wanna be annoying.
One of my coworkers came in from like Atlanta, and he came to the office.
What's that funny?
And
'Cause
we'd
he's
worked
from
together. Like we
Atlanta?
not only talked over the phone, we like worked on some deals.
I just wanted to
So
hear
he comes
about
in. He's like, "Yo, we're gonna go to lunch." The day before, I smoked in my car, and I just forget this shit. And then my coworker just gets in. Is like, "Yo, let's go to lunch." I was like, I get in, and then the first thing I get is like, "Oh, I smoked in this truck last night." Ah, well, come on, man, let's go. That's the hard part of working at a corporate job. Is
Yeah,
the
bro.
Were they
smoking.
chill about it, or like?
I mean, I didn't get tested. I don't drive anything, so
legality's changing. too. Like,
yeah, I don't
that's
care.
what's, like,
But still,
weird
you don't
about
want to
it.
like put that out.
Marco, you're about to
Yeah,
roll
of
a
course.
You know what I
something.
mean?
I'm not to. No, it's already pre-rolled.
Oh, pre-roll.
No. So like, I work
Mario's a
at the dispenser.
professional.
I got the hookup.
Such a
What is
millennium.
that? What are you
my
pulling
God.
out?
So this is a half gram pre-roll.
You know, you millenniums in your. I'm a millennium too, actually.
I think we all are.
No,
Are you?
no,
The
like-
cutoff was 81.
81?
I was born 82.
I thought it was 83.
83.
Really? So
You're not a millennial.
You're a Gen
yeah.
Xer. You're
Damn.
Gen Xer.
You're Gen X piece of shit.
Yeah, you're Gen Xer. Stop fronting, dog. Stop trying to be us.
You guys catch this guy trying to be cool like us? Like,
I thought it was 81.
I think it is. I
Ew,
don't know.
why don't you hang around some people your own age?
I was born 90.
90, 84.
You're a 90s baby?
92.
If I would have
Oh
known.
shit!
for
You
sure.
young motherfuckers. You're not. Are
Yeah.
you 30? You're not even 30.
29.
Yeah, you
man.
don't
guys
even
aren't
know
even
what you
30.
know about X-Men cartoon, motherfucker.
I'm 35. I look
Stop-
young though.
stop-
Actually,
Hey,
I can
wait,
still
wait,
pass
wait,
my
wait, wait,
20s.
motherfucker, you know
That's the difference
You're talking
between
to
me
me
and
about-
Freddy. I can still pass my 20s.
Yeah.
You're talking about my fucking childhood right now. X-Men,
Yeah.
are you
No,
seriously
we
bringing
all
that
know
up?
that.
You're watching
How
Barney.
fucking
Good.
dare you?
You're watching Barney.
Oh, you're watching
You
Barney.
only
He
put
said
it
you
in
ain't
hands
shit.
on
Hey,
you know,
Barney-
goddamn
Barney
well,
was the
I could
shit.
choke you out with this fucking seatbelt right now.
Yeah, because you're younger than me and you're taking advantage.
Because I'm younger than
Calm
That's
What's
the
up?
reason.
You want to use the truck lighter or the regular one? This is what I
I
love.
take X-Men
Just give me a
serious, though.
lighter.
This is what I love about the truck.
Please.
It's like made for smoking.
Why is it? Oh, because
Because you got like a
I'm
lighter
sorry I
here,
got a little
and you
heat,
have
but I
an
take
ashtray.
X-Men really seriously.
And a sunroof. It's everything you need to smoke.
Oh, that's true.
And
All right,
Freddy's
so
just a disrespectful
let's just watch
person
on
when it comes
the. We're over talking like a
Marco,
motherfucker.
what's your top three?
Let's-
Marco,
let's,
top three.
My top three movies.
Yes, please.
And then
Yeah.
your rating.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay,
Back
so
up.
I'll give Joker 6.
Ooh.
A harsh 6 out of 10.
I thought it was gonna be worse. Because
No. I'll explain
Six,
why it's a
six.
6.
Oh, I'm good.
A
I
good
don't-
thick girthy 6.
A nice,
If it wasn't
shiny
I love
six.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Nice oily girthy.
Joaquin
Thick
Phoenix
6.
did so great in this.
because of Joaquin
But
Phoenix.
because Joaquin Phoenix, I'll give that movie. I will say that movie's a good movie.
Yeah,
He did
But
great.
if you take Joaquin Phoenix
So if
out
it
of
was
that
Heath
movie,
Ledger,
no, that movie would have been way worse.
With Heath Ledger?
Yeah, I got the
Honestly, I
hottest it
agree.
takes. I got the hottest it takes.
So let's rank the Jokers. Let's rank
If
the
they would've had
Jokers right
somebody-
now.
No. So I'll rank that. But
You know what would
so
have been crazy?
if you take Joaquin Phoenix out of this movie, this movie is not good.
What if it would
I
have been
want
the
you to
other guy
think
from
about that.
Brokeback Mountain?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Mysterio.
First of all, no.
That
Jake
would've been-
I
Gyllenhaal is a
wouldn't
great
have
actor.
seen-
Really?
Yes.
If it was Jake Gyllenhaal, he can't be Joker.
When he
You
does
don't
the whole thing with the tongue, he's
The
painting
only
his
other
tongue.
person I feel
No.
could have pulled this off is Jim Carrey.
I don't. No,
He's
was the
a Riddler, man.
No, he's the Riddler,
Yeah,
man.
the Riddler.
Fuck,
I don't
the
think
Riddler
he-
was
no.
terrible.
That would have been a
never
mind.
existed.
That would have been a mind fuck though.
No,
It would've
Arnold
fucked with-
Schwarzenegger was Mr.
it would
He could
really-
have played it. He could have done it, I think.
It would
Wasn't
have
that
fucked
the
this
Val
thing.
Kilmer Batman? That
Kick-Ass
movie
2.
never existed. First off.
Kick-Ass 2.
Jim Carrey's real
He
life
was
is
that
the Joker
character.
story.
What? Kick-Ass
Kick-Ass 2.
Exactly.
He
Dude,
was
Jim Carrey would've been a great
Sergeant
Joker.
something.
Oh,
Kick-Ass
Have you
2.
seen his reenactment
Kick-Ass
of
2.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold
Y'all
on.
sleeping
Sorry,
on
sorry.
this.
We keep having
Whoa.
separate conversations.
No, you just
Sleeping on
you
it.
just said Jim Carrey
Oh,
would
good
kill
thing.
this.
He was in Kick-Ass 2. I
He
forgot
was
about
in
that.
Kick-Ass 2. So he did like
Yeah, he was, yeah.
the sergeant like role or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, he said he would swear off violent. Oh, I just ashed all over your car. I'm so sorry. Byron.
It's a Ford.
It's a Ford.
It's a Ford.
It's built tough. But he said
tough,
he would
dude.
never do violent movies because he saw like the backlash of it.
He just made a reenactment of The Shining.
No, what?
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
Not a full movie, but like it was like a very good Jack Nicholson scene. It's perfect.
Really?
Like, look at it. They intersected between him and Jack Nicholson. It's almost perfect.
How about them trailers though? Them trailers of the fucking the Shining Part 2? Oh, I'm good.
Oh, Dr. Sleep. I need to rewatch The Shining. I need to rewatch The Shining because it's been.
Yeah, I'm so happy. This makes me so happy that it's not a reboot. And it's
like a
sequel,
continuation,
and it
yeah.
looks good. It's not like Dumb
don't
Number
even
2
know.
or like one of those Anchorman 2 type of movies.
You know when people talk about reading the book before the movie?
Oh yeah.
This is the only time I've ever actually read the book before the movie came out. Like I know this book.
Dr. Sleep?
Yeah, I read Dr. Sleep. It's one of my favorite books.
So you knew there was a sequel this whole
Yes.
If I read the book, I kind of don't want to see the book.
Ian was like, "Oh, this looks good." I'm like, "This is gonna be great."
If I read the book, I kind of don't want to see the movie.
Because
I like reading the books.
I gotta see.
I read the book on La Bamba.
I bet.
Dude.
I read Ready Player One. A phenomenal book. Phenomenal. No, it's a great book. It's a great book. It's a terrible movie. Angels
read
and Demons.
Cars.
Are you serious?
Angels and Demons. That the follow up.
Yeah,
Great
Toy
book.
Story 4 is
terrible
my favorite
movie.
book.
Yeah.
Which one?
Like it's just like those random.
Are you
ones, like-
serious about Ready Player One?
Oh, it was a good book.
Yeah.
I promise you, it was a good
Ian's
book.
like,
Where's movie?
I read Ratchet Ralph.
I read Cars.
I read the
Hey,
Zane
let's-
Chronicles.
I already know what's gonna happen in Part 3. Just so you guys know.
Let's not disrespect the end of Wreck-It Ralph 2.
It's fantastic.
Oh, great movie.
Straight Ralph 2 is fucking
Great
great.
fucking movie.
The ending where the
Way
double,
better than
the
Player
double
One.
wave by. Oh my god, I almost cried.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Toy
I
Story
do that.
4.
I do
Has
that to
anybody
my
seen
wife
that?
sometimes, and I'm like, bye, bye, and then it's like we both feel that moment. And I'm like, I could cry.
Not leaving, lady.
I haven't
I'll
seen.
see you in 8
no,
hours.
I haven't seen Toy
I'm not
Story.
leaving
Coco.
What was it? Toy Story
Oh,
4.
shit,
Don't
don't even
fuck me up.
I'm not
Like,
leaving.
do not even get
Go.
me started on Coco.
How dare you give me started?
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
I will definitely.
Hey, did
cry.
you guys
It's my
cry
old
Coco?
friend.
Yeah.
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 That was a fucking
Absolutely.
What am I,
Dude.
fucking
Yeah, like a heartless
What am I,
sociopath.
white?
Yeah.
Easy.
Dude, that I watched that.
That was it. For sure.
All right, so did you
am I,
say
white?
you haven't even said your top 3, right?
No, I have not.
He gave us a thick
What's your
6.
top 3?
Thick, meaty 6.
What's your top 3?
6 that'll call you back.
Did you give
Inception?
Us, maybe you did give
Inception.
us. You gave us your rating. Your rating 6.
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Six.
Inception, #1 movie.
That's pretty good. Don't watch it all be Leonardo DiCaprio
No, it's gonna be
Titanic
it's
and
gonna
the
be
beach.
so bad. So this is gonna be all over the place. So Inception, probably one of my favorite movies ever.
Most basketball
Yeah.
stories.
Was it?
Shit, Ian,
was
you
that-
just got fucking
was the
fired
grape?
so quick.
Was the one eating? What's eating?
What's eating Gilbert Grape? It's a great movie.
Mama, you sleeping?
And Titanic.
It's so funny. He
Fired
played,
and rehired right there.
played somebody with Down syndrome, and
Oh no, he's full on. He was full
retard.
Like Robert Downey Jr. said. Robert Downey Jr. said in Tropic Thunder. That shit.
You never go full retard.
Look at I Am Sam, dog.
Yeah, he did the hand movement. He did the hands like
he did all
full retard. Once you do the hand movement, you're going.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap. You throw the fingers in there.
Oh shit!
Once you start throwing up those gangs,
yeah, bro. As soon as someone throws crypto at you, you're like, yep.
You're full retard.
He chomped the pants off Nixon and won a ping pong competition. Retarded.
All right, so Inception.
Sorry, guys.
So my favorite Inceptions, Super Troopers.
Oh fuck yeah!
I still haven't seen it.
That's up there for my.
You've
five.
never seen Super Troopers?
It's one of the greatest movies of all time.
That's gonna be another movie that we do.
Okay.
Yes, I'll gladly watch that movie.
Please.
Have us on your podcast.
Oh, bro, I will. We'll do the
Can you
exact
announce
same
the name
thing.
of your podcast, or somebody might steal it?
No,
we only have 5 listeners.
No, I feel like my I gotta keep it under wraps until I put it out.
There you go.
It's about to come out.
Okay. All right.
I saw Super Troopers when I was like 13. And I'm pretty
And
sure
Ian is your new co-host, right?
Like after that movie, I've watched it like every year. It's so good. It's so funny.
really good.
I love
He's
all
on
of
the
the
same
Broken
game.
Lizard guys.
Yeah.
Like those guys are
Club
great.
Dread. Don't even get me started.
It was Super Troopers
Slam and
2
Sam.
good?
It came very close. It came very
So
close
it's
to the
good.
first one.
I haven't seen the second one.
I like it.
Yeah, it was
good, really.
It does like a good job of like, hey,
A lot of sequels, man. They should just not do sequels.
yeah, but
on
I feel like this one was
People
like,
from
hey,
the 90s are growing up, so it's like I'm going to see everything I liked again.
well,
Yeah.
it had enough callback, but enough like new humor to
Yeah.
kind of like give it something new.
It was also fan funded.
because
That's a big thing.
The
Yeah.
problem with comedies is that sometimes when they wait too long, it's just terrible.
like Dumb and Dumbers
Yeah.
or like those
Yeah,
kind with
no.
it.
Here's the reason I like
it. I don't think it was like that.
The
though.
only
was
reason
great.
I like Anchorman 2 is because I saw Anchorman 1 the day before. I had to catch up, so I went to watch it. And like it was just like watching, when you're binging.
Yeah.
And you but everybody that saw Anchorman 1 and loved it, they hated Anchorman 2.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, it'd be like if you make an old school too. You can't do that right
And
now.
Yeah.
plus-
or Dumb and Dumber
Don't
was
make it
horrible,
like don't
right?
make it Wedding Crashers again.
Yeah,
I heard they were
They
trying
should
to
have
do
never
that.
made
Like, don't
sequels
do
to
that.
Hangover.
I think-
Hangover should have stayed just
I
one.
like the other Hangovers. I thought
Yeah, I don't mind. Actually, I don't. I don't mind the other
I didn't mind
Hangovers.
them.
So
I
your
kinda
score
do.
for the Joker just dropped because it doesn't
okay.
have
That's it gets worse. But no, like the second Hangover, you could get away with.
I'll be able to put my hands on you.
Don't choke.
Once you do the second one, you got to do the third one. Like,
Yeah.
that's what happens.
Of course.
If you do 2, you're gonna do 3.
But
Yeah.
I think
Kill Bill.
I think the time after.
Well,
Kill Bill
Tarantino's
too?
different.
Yeah,
One is a big
yeah.
thing.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
especially when there's a big time leap in between
And-
any movie, and
And
they're
you create
like,
a
"Hey,
huge cult following.
yeah,
That's big.
And that
too.
was
That's
like,
why I think The Shining
They
is
judge
going to
the
be
fuck
fucking.
out
Do
of
you guys think Tarantino's gonna stop after his next movie?
fuck no."
Because that's number
Wait,
10.
he said he's going to start.
Because he said
he's-
10. He said 10 is the limit.
I don't
I
believe
seems
think
like-
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was number 9, right?
Personally,
Yeah.
to me, he seems like one of those manic process guys. Who's just
Exactly.
gonna keep going through it until it's fucking over.
I saw him.
You know
I'm
what
pretty
I mean?
sure I saw him at the Cosmo a couple weeks ago.
Word. I
Like
don't
eating breakfast
doubt
by
it.
himself. I'm pretty sure that happened.
He's a fucking character,
Yeah.
man.
I like him. He uses the word. You know what word?
I like
He uses it too
The way-
much, but
when he was with like Jamie Foxx on that talk show, and he was like, "You know what I'm saying is," and like he was talking. really
yeah.
That was one of the funniest.
Where he
videos
started
I've ever
talking
seen.
with the black accent.
Yeah, like that was.
Wait
it
a
was like,
minute, black accent.
black accent.
where
It's
the
black
fuck
accent.
did
He was
that
talking
come
like
from?
jive, my brother.
Yeah, like it was like he was like.
It's okay. I see some comics out here do it. Don't worry.
Yeah, of course.
White dudes.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Yeah.
It's there's some comics out here that are I just prefer not to fuck around.
That hard though, like Tarantino sounded like he got stuck in a fucking trailer for a month with Samuel L. Jackson, and like he came out talking like that. Like,
Did you
he
ever
was
have-
bad.
Could have
Like, he was-
happened.
Did you ever
Honestly,
have,
I wouldn't even put it past the two.
He just fucks his head up.
Did you ever have a white friend growing up that would say the N word?
No, but there are certain white dudes I know that like have said it, but they'll say like after they like have a few drinks. But the thing is, like, it depends on the white guy who says it.
Yeah, because
I'll say that like it depends on if I know where you're from, what you grew up around.
yeah,
I don't have a problem with
'Cause
it. Whatever.
I grew up in Section 8, grow up on welfare. That's why my speech impediment, I never got good education.
Public school.
But it was my neighbor was this white dude, Chris Franklin is his name.
Well, see, his name is Chris Franklin.
Chris Franklin.
Just because his name is Chris Franklin, I feel like he should be able to say the word nigga just because his name is Chris Franklin.
So
his name is blacker than mine.
I used to have a huge crush on his sister, but anyway. But his sister just liked black guys. But our neighborhood was all black, Mexican, and Tongan. You ever met a Tongan, like a Pacific Islander?
Okay,
like
I got you.
A Samoan type of person?
Yeah.
Everybody, we all said the N word. Everybody. We would go over to my best friend Travis. Travis was the youngest one. He was black dude, and we'd go over to his family's house. I would call his uncles the N word and this and that, and when they would hear Chris Franklin say it, they just thought it was cute. They would laugh because look at the white boy, like it was cool.
He's in with us.
We used to play brick ball. You ever play break ball? We don't have we don't have the net or the it's like basketball, but you have to hit a brick. So we would choose a brick on the wall. A brick is a different thing in basketball. What I'm used to.
Oh, yeah. It's like that Mayan basketball shit where you hit it with your hips.
So these projects, it's like that.
Touch it with your hand.
Yeah.
Do you have to hit it off a hoop on the wall,
dude? For real, dude. And then we would sacrifice a young child afterwards. But but it was so. Are
you Haitian too?
Yeah. So our apartments were all made of bricks, and then there was a pattern where every once in a while there would be a brick that would stick out a little bit. So we would choose one of those bricks and
I think this is a game you guys made up.
We did.
So no one else played it.
No one else played it. Nobody else did. They did it.
This shit is very specific to your neighborhood. I don't know if you knew that or not.
They did it to appease the gods in that neighborhood.
Bro, but you know how in basketball you get like very like sometimes physical and a little bit like you get fired up, about to fight type of thing. So Chris would just drop the N-word like crazy, bro. Like just imagine.
So that's the thing. If black people get mad at the white person, then like you better chill.
Yeah,
because then we're just like, all right, now I have another reason to. Now I got another reason to fuck with you.
You're vindicated.
It's like, it's not the right time to use it. There's a right time and not a right. If you're smiling, go ahead.
Yeah, but you can beat the shit out of that guy. In my opinion, if you say it in like a hateful term, like when it's anger,
you can tell when it's a hateful term too.
Yeah, like
you know when it's hateful.
So the part where he uses the N-word a lot though, like let's say. Is it Django or is it Pulp Fiction? Because remember Pulp Fiction?
There's a lot in both. Okay, the dead nigga storage.
Yeah. That bugs you?
Not really.
No.
It doesn't, like in movies, not necessarily, because I can see there's a character.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't necessarily bother me.
How about the Hateful Eight?
Hateful Eight was.
Oh shit, that was
that one was that fucking Domergoo, that was her name, right? In the Hateful Eight.
The chick
that
from
little bitch.
What's that high school movie?
She said some hateful shit.
Yeah, Fast Times at Richmond High. I had no idea it was her. I used to jerk off to her when she's getting fucked by the
not in that movie. Not in that movie.
No, not in that movie. No.
But yeah, in the Hateful Eight, she said some shit that was like, okay, that one stings.
Yeah,
that one stings. But anyway, it's art.
Fuck.
I can get past some things. I feel like some things are said to be hateful.
Yeah.
And I think you gotta decipher the two.
Do you think Tarantino is doing that out of racism? I don't know.
I am not sure.
You're not sure?
I'm really not sure.
No, it's interesting because if you think about it, what if he's using black actors to get away with it?
Exactly. Right? I mean, that's one thing you can do. So that's that's the one argument
landed on us.
That's very interesting.
Tarantino landed on
exactly. Tarantino landed
2000
on us.
Hollywood.
I liked how you're gassing it up, though.
But I like right next to it, we got this brother taking this white girl home.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go. My man. Do what you do, brother.
Is that a hatchback?
I don't know.
Make her drive. Make her drive.
That's her car.
I was watching. You ever watch those pornos with pornos?
Pornos.
What is it?
Pornos. Physical copies.
First off, shouts out to chicks who drive. After a night out,
shout out to my wife. Shout out to my wife.
Yeah, for sure.
My wife's always.
They're the unsung heroes.
They're looking at us. Everybody's like, he's really confused about what's happening in this truck right now.
But you ever watch those pornos where the white dude pays films a porn with the black dude fucking his wife?
Cucks. All the time.
Yeah. You like those?
Yeah.
I saw a racist one recently.
It's like porn reparations.
Racist ones?
A racist one?
Yeah.
I don't watch those. I don't watch those.
Where the white chick, where the white chick is.
No, that just sounds
just
like
mad liberal use of the N-word, probably.
Fuck me with that N-word dick, motherfucker.
Where the girls?
I wish that she would say the N-word instead of actually saying the.
That's
N-word.
What she said. Just the N-word.
She said N-word. She didn't say nigga.
She just said N-word.
Oh wow, verbatim. That's worse. No, I hope not.
No, see, that's what I'm saying.
See, I have seen those before, and it's like.
Just keep jerking off.
Power through,
bro.
She didn't mean that. Yeah. She didn't really mean that.
I'm just trying to come, man.
Yeah. What turns you off in a porn? Mine is blood. If I see a little bit of blood, I'm like, ooh, what?
Blood. I'm not like. Wait. First off, what happened in post production that there was blood in the porn?
Apparently, they titled this one wrong.
If it's amateur, I understand. But if it's a real
live leak, are you on the live leak when you're watching this? Beheadings and shit.
You want to see your latest hangings?
It was a cartel video.
What fucking WrestleMania pornos are you watching that have blood in it? Are you fucking kidding? Like
they're cutting themselves in the forehead. Like,
yeah, like they're like, oh, he slams her on tacks, and then like breaks a fucking fluorescent bulb over
they're
her
hiding
back.
blades under their bandana, like Hulk Hogan.
I've noticed recently, I don't like the ones where like they're doing it, and he's like. You know what I mean?
Just
like,
really hitting her?
What the fuck, man?
Oh,
it's
slapping her?
Jesus!
Like,
come on, her fucking chin, and he's like,
I have a
mom.
I don't like
right. That's somebody's daughter, right?
I don't like the squirt ones because I'm like, the squirt ones. Come on, dude. We know it's piss.
Yeah.
We know it's piss.
Wait,
that's where I stop.
I've been pissed on.
So?
No, I'm just kidding.
When they start,
somebody doesn't know.
And they,
it's like, wait, that's piss.
You know, it's an illusion, right? They think that we're falling for it. The dude pulls out, and we're thinking that the girl's coming, but all she's doing is fucking pissing because we see it. Yeah, it's fucking yellow.
It's a physical faking of an orgasm.
Now that we have 4K, we know.
You know what always gets me is like the cream pie. How do I
cream pie compilations.
How do I gauge the trajectory?
I don't like compilations.
Like,
I like to get into the story.
I'm coming inside, but also pulling out at the same time.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, it's kind of like you just leave the head.
Like you're leaving like a 50% of the rope, and then you're dragging the rest
but like,
of the rope.
how do I know? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You have to leave it on the edge. Leave it at the end.
What about
mime him? Kind of like can't pull.
It's like you're leaving it on the takeout counter.
You ever do the cream pie surprise?
Where's that nougat center?
Exactly.
You ever watch those cream pie surprise?
I thought that was going to go another way.
Yeah.
Where the girl's like, or how about where the girl's like, she's grabbing to the dude's ass so he doesn't pull out, and the dude like supposedly he can't like power. He has no power against her arms, and then he just comes in her.
She's just so
cool.
Those are
She's just so strong.
That's life.
Or the ones
they're on birth control, man. It's okay.
The sister brother ones are pretty funny because they end up up literally like the girl just ends up doing.
I just caught you texting your man. I just caught, or the one where, yeah, right. Where are you coming from? I was hanging out with my friends. Yeah, right. You're a stripper, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing your homework in here? Stop doing your fucking homework.
Fucking nerd.
You're fucking. Why are your tits out? You're doing your
homework.
Or the mom one where they're traveling and the dad's at home, but they're traveling somewhere, so they have to sleep in the same bed.
Oh yeah, it's like I guess we're sharing a bed for tonight.
But you're my stepmom. They always have to say stepmom.
Stepbrother.
Well, yeah, you gotta establish
I think we're sharing a bed tonight.
I mean, I get. What do you want me to do with it?
I was watching. You guys ever watch?
I did see one really good stepmom that I really liked. It was well crafted. I gotta say,
some of the stepmom ones are good.
Yeah,
stepsisters when they have a really shitty Hulk Hogan impression the whole time, like, oh my brother,
yeah, I'm not.
You're really nailing me, brother.
The stepmoms are pretty good.
Why do you keep calling him brother?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Call him by his name.
You're making this weird
call their brothers by their names. Like they don't. I want some fucking realism.
It's like I'm trying to tell. His name is Chandler.
His name is Chandler.
It's like, God damn, this bitch can't follow a storyline.
The entire way, she's like lying, like, nope, just keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, yeah, brother. Yeah,
brother.
Yes, that. More
So, guys, the Joker, right?
The Joker.
What about
honestly, I think if he would have had sex with his mom, this movie would have been all solved.
Who says he didn't?
Freddie wanted to.
I kind of think he did.
Yeah, I want.
Yeah,
maybe.
He got some Oedipus.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Oedipus. You
Technically,
figured it out.
So
he's been working on the Oedipus thing all
I love
movie.
that part.
So
I
that
love
part-
that.
Yeah,
I love that
he
word.
thought about that.
I
He
like
thought
that
about
reveal.
all in.
I like
Perfect.
I like that reveal in the Joker where all this shit that he thought that happened in his head, kind of like the Sixth Sense. It never really happened with the neighbor, with that chick from Deadpool. Like he thought he was fucking her, and then he had a
Dude,
relationship.
what was her name? Did she have a name?
Whom?
You sound like a comment on
It's-
Pornhub.
What's her name?
That was Alex. Just Alex.
I love those videos. Who's this girl?
What's her name?
What's her name?
Name, please? Question mark? Question mark?
It was the same Domino
Sauce.
chick off Deadpool. It was that same
The girl from
I need that
ATL.
sauce.
The girl from ATL.
No, what was her name in the movie?
I don't know. She didn't have one.
Oh,
yeah.
think about
They
that.
never addressed it
They
I don't
never
think- yeah,
gave
they
her
never.
a name
because he
Think
never
about
knew
that.
her.
Yeah, you
What-
just
what- yeah.
you just mind blowing each other's heads off and your best friend.
That's it.
Dude, you better do a Photoshop with one of those, dude. One of us do it.
Did he?
Now we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Is there a way to take a picture in here?
Girl,
We gotta
you
take a
blew
picture.
my mind.
Girl, are you the black girl from the Joker movie? Because you blew my mind. You're like, what the fuck is that? Like, what?
talking
I'm white. And you're like, oh yeah, me too.
I got a question about Batman and all this, not Marvel, DC world.
Yeah.
So Gotham is New York, right?
A lot of
It's-
trash.
It's
Kinda.
Toronto, New York.
It's Toronto.
Toronto, New York.
Pictures filmed.
A lot of trash.
But it's
do, you
just
got,
like
do you got any more White Claws in there before you start
No.
breaking it down? You only had
Let's
four.
go
of
get to
them?
a white girl.
Yeah.
And review some movie.
That's how you know he's ready to go home. He's got a white woman at home. He's like, I need another White Claw.
Yo,
yeah,
stupid,
because I
but-
think we all just accept it, right? We all accept it's New York. We just call it Gotham.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of
Yeah.
like Superman is Metropolis, but we know it's New York.
Like I was thinking,
No,
my one.
Metropolis is like Chicago.
Yeah, I feel you.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
more than
Because
it's those three.
Gotham is New York.
Okay.
Metropolis
okay.
is Chicago. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My thing was, it was like pretty similar to New York.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
My
There
you hear
you
me
go.
now?
There you go.
My thing was with it's pretty similar to New York because you can equate it to Batman's parents dying. Spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
And and then going and that being because of Joker and the shit
Oh.
he did upcoming to
shit.
that like
That's-
and then the riot and the shit because right when he shot that dude's
Okay.
fucking and then the riot was crazy.
Oh,
but what's that?
so-
But
okay,
my
go.
thing
Uh-huh.
is that you can equate it back to like that happening with the Joker, but you can also say it wouldn't have happened if 4 Puerto Rican kids wanted to beat him up and stole his son.
He didn't lean over to me. He's like, you know, they're Puerto Rican, right?
They're all violent criminals.
It's like, what year is this?
I mean, you got to wonder, what was the life insurance policy on the Waynes?
Yeah.
Oh, insane.
So, like, maybe the Joker did Bruce a favor.
He
Yeah.
made Batman.
He made in
Yeah.
so many ways, he made the Batman.
That was
Yeah,
that
that's true.
Batman, that
Financially.
cave package he got with that fucking death.
I honestly like to blame Batman on those 4 Puerto Rican kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Jesus
didn't.
Christ, yeah.
Batman didn't even exist.
So-
What do
But
you,
no,
So what
but
do you
I'm
guys
saying,
believe?
Like, it
He's the
honestly,
same age.
Do we all
Yeah.
do we all agree that the Joker is Tom Wayne's son, or do you guys believe
No.
different?
I don't know. That's a
well,
hard
I mean,
one.
Honestly,
if we're gonna
burn that whole
look in this
story.
movie,
I think he's adopted.
I think
You're
they
adopted.
want to leave. I think in this movie they want to leave you with that impression. In the overall like history of Batman,
Yeah.
I don't
is
think
no
that's ever
history.
addressed. So it's hard to
Yeah.
say.
There is no history.
But
Yeah.
this is like the first time you ever see
Origin.
this.
Because I
side of
always
the
remember the
Joker.
parents getting killed, and I
Yeah.
remember the first Batman with Michael Keaton.
or Adam West.
No, we
No,
don't.
the movie where the parents get killed. Wasn't it the Joker, Jack
No,
Nicholson,
I
that
don't
killed him? No,
Was it? I don't think so.
I thought it was. So
It
this
was
is
always
where,
a mystery. Who
so this
killed
is
him?
so this is where I'm going at. So we saw it was the dude with the clown face, right? That kills Tom Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we see another flashback where we're looking at the Joker, in a mental institution, and then he has a flashback, and it's in his eyes where he sees where he's shooting him. What if it was the fucking Joker that really did kill him, and it wasn't a fucking clown guy? There's a lot of misdirections in this fucking movie.
He was in police car.
No, but then
he was standing up, but it could have been after that. He walked over and he found him.
He did imagine a whole relationship.
Why did we have a flashback? What's the point of a fucking flashback of the dude's eyeballs?
What's the fucking point?
It's in the dude's eye. We're seeing what the killer is seeing. What's the whole point of seeing that again? Think about it. Why are we seeing that again? Where the parents are dying and get shot, and then little fucking George Clooney's there.
Have you heard the rumor? The rumor that like
little Jorgito?
It was all a dream. Because you've seen it, right?
Used to read Word Up magazine.
I've seen it.
Yeah. So have you read into the theory that it's like all a dream? Because
the whole Joker
that
movie?
whole last scene never happened.
Because like the whole like easy, calm down. There was every time you see him doing something, he has like the running makeup.
Oh yeah, I noticed the running makeup.
From the very beginning of the movie, when he's like looking in the mirror, there's the one tear.
Yeah, when he was going to the show, he had the running makeup, and at the show, he did not have the running makeup.
When he kills the guy, all the pivotal Joker movements,
he had the makeup.
He had the running side.
So when he doesn't have the makeup on, it's kind of not real.
But they're saying that it's all a dream from the beginning of the movie. It's like none of it happened.
Because at the beginning they show him in the mental institution, and then it ends with him in the middle.
In the beginning, it shows him in.
They show like a very short clip banging his head against the window in the mental institution.
Oh shit! Shit!
You just putting this together?
Oh shit! Yes.
Couldn't that be like
holy shit? I thought that was like in the past.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Well, that's it's also like
he's banging his fucking head and he breaks
the. But they just interject it. Like you don't really know what that scene is about when they put that in there. You don't know where that scene's coming from.
I thought he was I thought he was locked up or something. Oh fuck!
You think it's a flashback.
Good shit.
It's a flashback.
I'm so glad you came and not Ryan Barraza.
Couldn't that be present though? Like it's like that present moment, and then it's like 90s. Like I guess you're wondering how I got here, and then it goes back and shows all of that before he comes to that present moment.
That's what good film writing is.
Even then,
let me see how much did it get on Rotten Tomatoes?
It could all mean nothing.
I don't pay attention to that shit.
I like to see it. I like to see it after I watch a movie.
Yeah.
Just like a shit on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes sucks.
Oh wow, the fucking Gemini Man got 26%.
From the audience or the critics?
No, the audience got 84.
Right
I go with the audience.
See, the audience is
Go with the audience.
The critics are
oh my god, the Joker got 68 on the critics.
And what did it get on the audience?
90.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking more. So, it's like the Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
but
that was the 99.
99 on the audience. Yeah.
What was the
23? 23 critics
100%
versus 99.
CGI blood though.
Hustlers got 88. And then audience was 66.
Exactly.
I agree with the audience.
I always go with the majority of the audience. But Jennifer Lopez like dancing and stripping.
Yeah, I think
I'll take that.
What's it called?
Yeah,
I'm good with that. That can be a 69.
Little Darlings, 18 plus, full nudity. If you're wondering what Little Darlings is, it's our local strip club.
If her tits are full watch.
So all right, so you give it a 6, and I'm sorry, we'll start wrapping this up, but we only let you say your top 3. You only said one of them because we interrupted.
No, I said
Inception.
I said Inception.
That's how good of a fucking host I am. I went back to the fucking question.
Troopers, I remember the second. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, I'm a horrible host.
You're a terrible host.
Yeah, I forgot you did say the second one.
This is the whole.
He's gonna enjoy his time on Marcos.
All right, so the third one.
It's a Spanish horror movie called The Orphanage.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Have you ever seen Leona?
Is that one of those Benicio del Toro or
yeah, it is.
No,
Guillermo
del Toro?
I'm not even. I want to see that movie.
No,
it looks like Leona looks like a good fucking movie.
La Llorona is nothing compared.
I love paranormal movies.
You ever judge friends? You ever judge friends on a movie they like? Like if a friend likes a horrible movie that you thought was shitty.
Yeah. Are you judging me for the Orphanage?
No.
I hate you for thinking I'm fucking with you.
La Llorona, yeah, 100%.
And I say that because Matt, the owner of the comedy club, we were talking about La Llorona, and then he thought it was horrible. And then we started talking.
Good?
I heard it was horrible.
I heard it was good.
No.
Not good.
No.
No.
That upsets me. I thought it was good. I was looking forward to that one.
But
because I like to watch. I love paranormal movies.
It goes back to Sammy. I don't think you guys met. Maybe you met Sammy, but my boy Sammy. When we were talking about like when you like a movie. And you hate a movie, like the other friend hates a movie, and then you just judge him. Like he liked the movie Tusk. Did you guys like Tusk?
Oh, the Kevin Smith movie.
No, I loved
it. I did a movie review on that one with Sammy.
Justin Long.
And at the end of the podcast, he turned around and said, "Yeah, it was a shitty movie." Because at first he started strong. Yeah, it's great. I persuaded him. It was a shitty, horrible fucking movie. But
have you ever been persuaded that a movie that you like or have you ever been persuaded to reverse your direction?
No. I'm a grown up. I'm a grown up.
This movie.
Yeah, I'm a man. I'm a grown up.
I like what I like.
I don't think so. No. I mean, like I love shitty movies. Like I love horrible acting movies, like Blood In, Blood Out. But I'll still go back because it's part of my childhood.
That's a good movie.
Like I might watch this movie again and take it down to
Have you watched it recently? Have you watched Blood In, Blood Out recently?
Oh, you know it's also really bad, like that American Me.
Yeah. And I still love it though. I still love it.
All those fucking Chicano Pride movies, you're like, God, these are terrible.
That's why La Bamba is the best out of all of them.
Higher Learning.
Higher Learning's not bad, man.
Higher Learning is a good movie.
Who's in that? Who's in that?
Michael Rappaport, Ice Cube, Omar Epps playing an athlete, of course.
Remy.
Tyra Banks is in that. Busta Rhymes is in that bitch.
A
lot of motherfuckers.
Halloween H2O. Don't mean much.
Yeah.
Jennifer Connelly plays a lesbian.
So
that's Byron's real takeaway.
She's like an approachable Demi Moore is how I
can you
don't think Demi Moore's approachable? How dare you?
So the Joker, do you think there's going to be
Ashton Kutcher?
My uncle
Come
was
on.
in striptease.
Can you see a sequel
to Joker
or like a spin-off? No,
I hope not.
Of this?
No, why? Because it's too good.
Not that, like just like you explained it. We know
a 6.
I feel like
a 6 is pretty good.
I feel like we already know what Joker.
We know enough.
Like as far as who he is, like in present day Gotham, what he becomes a menace. We know what he becomes, and I think that's an explanation. Leave it be.
So earlier,
what else do we need to know?
Earlier, what we were saying, I think might have been when we got interrupted by security and got kicked out. But who's the Batman when you think of Batman? Who's your Batman?
Christian Bale's my Batman.
Christian Bale.
Mine's Keaton.
Yeah,
I just like Michael Keaton.
Keaton.
Yeah,
yours too.
For sure, Keaton.
All right, so now
Michael
the
Keaton
Joker.
was in
When you think
Batman.
of the Joker, who do you
Christian
think
Bale
of?
was in 3 and had the best 3 of them all.
Who do you think of?
How can you say Michael Keaton is Batman? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, have you seen Batman Returns?
Christian Bale
have you seen The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I like them. They're good.
I don't know. I don't think Christian Bale.
I'm counting on it.
Like that shit. He sounds like Jesse Ventura.
As much as I like Michelle Pfeiffer, come on, Batman Returns is fucking so shitty.
But it's the movie is too comical. It's too comical. Like Dark Knight is just so much better.
Is the Penguin?
The reason there was Batman Forever and Batman and Robin is because of Batman Returns. That's when they say, "Oh, we could get away with this shit."
Yeah,
Batman 1 was good. It was great.
But we're gonna pretend that Batman Begins is a good movie. It's not.
Oh, it's fucking great.
I like
Batman.
Oh no!
I like the training. So wait. Are you gonna say that Batman Begins is better than The Dark Knight?
No, The Dark Knight is the best Batman movie ever.
I'm a big fan of sequels when it comes to non-comedy. Like I think like a lot of sequels are better than the first. Like Terminator 2
is not the best Batman movie.
Get out of my truck. I'm not even joking. Get out of my truck.
Yeah, it is.
Get out of my truck, Marco.
In my book, it is, dude. It's
get out.
No.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out. It's Datsun.
Get out.
It's Datsun, bro.
Get out of my fucking Datsun.
It is not. It's so over.
You're not part part of the Joker team. You're not part of the clown team. Leave your mask here.
You're not down with the clown.
Dude, it is hands down the best.
Oh my God!
For the podcast listeners, we're all wearing masks. Clown masks.
We're all on the Joker side.
The best joke of the entire Joker movie when they were like gathering around
and
for like that final protest. No. Like at the protest where right before the movie theater
after the car crash,
where he sneaks in real quick, as he's like walking up to like all the like the clowns and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this is the worst gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, that was.
And I was like, oh, that's it. Right
I didn't
there.
think about it. Do you think Juggalos support this movie?
I
hope so.
Yeah,
I would.
Whoop, whoop.
They got all that Fago money. They don't give a fuck anymore.
Hey, Ian, can you do a Photoshop of us as Juggalos?
Oh, that'd be great.
I don't understand why they thought this movie would attract incels. I don't think this had anything to do with.
If anything, it's going to attract shitty open mic
voluntary
comics.
celibate is the they basically like misogynist. They hate women. They look at everything in a very like patriarchal, sexist.
Like Mark Random from Legion of Skanks. You ever heard of Mark Random? He's like
he was saying
he reminds me of the Joker, like one of those crazy dudes.
Fucking whore, like a man whore.
Yeah, he is. He says he is. Yeah, there's this comic. He went viral on YouTube because he's the definition of an incel. It's on YouTube where he got heckled by this chick and he starts going off on like just the whole chauvinistic against women. And then the host was a woman and she's like, I apologize guys for this, it went viral. So then Legion of Skanks had him on, or Lewis.
But he
or
was
something.
kind of like that.
He's really out there. He's fucking he is like the Joker. He's like one of those people is fucking
like
gonna
incels,
you start listening to him and you're like, oh, he's actually crazy. Like we can't agree with that.
I don't like this.
For a split second you're like, oh, this is cool. Then you're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's like, nah.
He wasn't.
I'm not with him.
Yeah.
he was mainly on there because Louis J. Gomez was the only one who wanted him still on.
Yeah.
Nobody else was like, everybody was like, what the fuck?
And then he even has a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend and he treats her like shit. Because remember, he kept telling her not to talk on the podcast. And all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay.
It's fucked up. She's there.
Like a piece of shit.
That sounds really shitty, but Legion of Skanks is a very funny podcast.
It is, of course.
Dumb. Like
holy shit. You guys never listened?
Really weird one.
I haven't.
Dude, okay.
check it out.
So I'm gonna post a link probably tomorrow. I want as many comics as possible to submit to Skankfest, dude. We need to go to Skankfest Houston. It's going to be in March.
I want to go to that. I want to submit to that.
Yeah, whether I get accepted or not, I'm going to buy a ticket and I'm going to go out there.
Tag me in that for sure.
Yeah, I will because I'm like, last year and this year, I'm the only comic from Vegas that went. And I'm like, this can't be. There's too much talent out here. Yeah. I don't care if I don't get admitted. I'm still going to buy a ticket. Fuck it.
And you got to be on like a fucking same show as Dave Attell.
Yeah, dude. Last year, I got to be on the same show with Ari, Azizi, all these. I bombed.
Azizi.
Steve Renazizi. No, Renazizi, my bad. That last year I bombed like a motherfucker. I did a podcast afterwards by myself about bombing, but this year this year I actually was on Skankfest and I got admitted. And I had an extra ticket, so I gave it to one of our friends in New York. Her name's Rosa. But I redeemed myself. I did 2 sets. They paid. It was great. And then they paid me, and I gave the check back. I'm like, I don't want this. I had too much fun. Bro, they treat you like a fucking king. They have massages, and they have 2 massage girls in the fucking in the fucking green room. Yeah. They had a bucket with ice with all kinds of beers, a bucket of ice with all kinds of sodas. Always Maker's Mark. They would keep refilling them. They had people working. Oh, dude, they treat you like a fucking king. They treat you like
Byron's
a fucking
hyped.
sold. We need to have an army of Vegas. Just go out there to fucking Skankfest. Yeah, do it, dude.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it's gonna start on the 15th.
I need to get a good video.
It's gonna be between the 15th of October and 15th of November.
Okay, I should be able to get some good videos in between.
Yeah, dude. And,
I don't have any good ones right now.
You don't have to be clean, none of that shit.
I hope not.
Just make it. Submit a 5-minute video that's just good. That's it.
Cool. I got it. Yeah. Cool.
Even if we don't fucking get admitted, we should still try to buy a ticket and go, though.
It's in Houston. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Buy a hotel. I'll stay with my brother. I don't know where y'all are gonna stay, but
Houston. He lives in Houston.
Pearland, which is like 20 minutes outside of
It's going to be by downtown.
Yeah, it's close.
It's close? Okay, because I got a cousin out there, but she lives like northwest Houston.
That's like 45 minutes away.
45 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, Houston's big as fuck.
It is,
It
dude.
is a big city.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It is stretched out wide. Like
tolls like a mother. I'm not used to tolls, paying tolls and
Yeah.
shit.
Word, it's one
Nah.
of those.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shout out Southern California.
It's big.
Yeah.
Get a lot of
It's
tolls
big.
down there going down to.
yeah, but
beach
Houston
cities.
had this one entrance that you had to pay in quarters, and all I had was cash. There's no fucking change.
Yeah.
I was
God.
blocking 10 people behind me. I had to go behind, like waving my fucking bill.
Yeah.
So people would
Oh,
roll down their
shit.
window
They're
and say,
like,
"Can you? Do
"What's
you have
this man
quarters?"
doing right
That's
now?"
what
Yeah,
I
somebody
noticed
gave me
with-
change.
That's what I noticed with Canada, because when we went to Vancouver, it was like, dude, tolls and fucking parking everywhere was expensive as fuck. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But you
Should've
have to
happened.
like that's because Canada's like, you
Yeah.
gotta pay for everybody's knee surgeries and shit.
That
like,
makes
Shout
sense.
I
out,
feel
shout out
like
to
it's
knee
worth it.
surgery.
Yeah,
I feel
shout
like
out
it's
to
worth
knee
it.
Come on.
surgeries.
Shout out to knee surgeries from Canada.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
fucking good
Hey.
doctors.
Good.
All right, guys.
How's
Well,
things going on?
bro, this was a lot of fun. We'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for doing the podcast. This is the return of Thanks for the Invite podcast.
Hey,
Hell
thanks
yeah.
for the
Hey
invite.
man,
Fuck yeah, we're back.
thanks for the invite. Like,
Let's do it again.
legitimately-
Let's do it again. This was a lot of fun, dude. Next
Yeah,
time we'll do it
absolutely.
in an actual studio.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
do it
so
proper.
y'all are woke.
This is fun.
We should name our studio Datsun.
Dotson's
Datsun Studios.
Datsun Studios.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to Datsun and
It's
Datsun.
actually great acoustics in here.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
And this,
don't doubt
what is this, a hammy?
I don't doubt it. Yeah, man.
Byron, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Facebook, Byron Austin, Instagram, Byron Austin Comedy, and Twitter, BAustin06. I'm going to start tweeting again soon, I promise. I swear.
Are you a big Twitter?
Nah, I used to tweet like years ago. I haven't done it in a while,
No.
but
You
I feel
tweet
like
jokes?
I haven't tweeted in a while.
No.
I don't know what I'm going to start doing when I start tweeting again. We'll see.
What did you used to tweet about?
Just random commentary shit
Basketball.
Nice.
about life.
Nice. What'd you say?
It's a basketball.
Basketball, a lot of basketball.
No, he
I love
really does.
basketball.
Like Byron talks about basketball a
I
lot.
love basketball.
Yeah.
Marco, where could people find you?
Instagram, Twitter at Yummus, YUMMUS_hummus. Twitter, Instagram, and then Marco Arriaga on
Nice.
Facebook.
And then you're going to be starting a podcast soon, you said?
Yes,
With your wife and
yes, my
Ian
wife.
Burford.
Yeah, exactly. But no, just a lot of myself, some comics around town, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna call it, if it's not taken already. It is what it is.
Tis what it
Oh,
is.
geez, you dropped there earlier. You said you weren't.
Yeah, I was saying,
Boom.
well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. And if it wouldn't be,
Then it would not.
and oh no,
Don't use
oh no,
that.
it is.
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
yeah, we're gonna cut it.
It
off
is.
right
It
there.
is what it is. And if it wasn't, it wouldn't be. Boom.
C'est la vie.
That should be the title of the
2 on 3.
podcast.
No, it's too long.
It is what
It's
it
too
is,
wordy.
and if it wasn't,
It's too
it
wordy.
wouldn't be. It's just not worthy enough.
Not
wordy.
wordy enough.
That's great though. I like. That's a great
Yeah,
title
it is
though.
what
It
it
is what
is.
it is.
I like is what it is.
Yeah. Because when you fuck up and you already apologize and they still want more explanation, it is what it is. What am I gonna say?
You have any
What am I gonna
problems?
say?
Like any problems whatsoever with the podcast?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Like, very
Like if a cop pulls you over, instead of being one of those fucking assholes, am I under arrest? Why do you need my ID? No, just say it is what it is.
It is what it is.
no,
Do you know how long?
License.
How, how fast was that going?
Do you know
Get
how?
out of the fucking car.
How fast was it going?
It is what it is.
I'm not gonna say the
56?
word. That's
Is it
a cop will call
35?
you.
It is what it is.
It
Just
is what it is,
give me
brother.
what I deserve,
Hey,
bro.
Nah, it's not. You don't smell vodka on me. What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
I will not step outside.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Fucking A.
Ian, where can people find you?
IANBURFORD across all social platforms. Greatest show on earth.
Boom.
Greatest show off birth. I fucked my own thing up. That's how long it's been, dude.
Yeah. Remember Catch These Hands on Xbox?
Oh yeah, PS4. PS4 catches hands on UFC 3, or Mario Kart now on it Switch.
Oh yeah. So Mario
I
Kart.
fucking murder Freddy.
I lost probably about 27 times in a row on Mario Kart against
If they
Ian.
had DNFs on Mario Kart, fucking Freddy would have a
But
fucking
on Street
baker's
Fighter,
dozen.
you could suck my cock.
I will. I
And-
would give you Parkinson's on. fucking
And
Street
Mrs.
Fighter.
Pac-Man, bro, Mrs. Pac-Man,
I'll give you Parkinson's.
you give me Parkinson's.
I'll
I'll
fuck
give
your
you.
character
I'll
up.
give you
Fighter?
Michael
fucking
J.
habitual
Man, that
life
Marty
disease.
McFly treat.
I'll give you a staph infection Jasmine.
Jasmine.
You gonna trade shoes with him?
You like go with that funny Mr. Smiley? I'm gonna take
Everybody, go to iTunes. We're back, guys. Go to iTunes and give us a 5-star review. Thanks for the Invite podcast. Go to the real Thanks for the Invite podcast. There's a fake one now. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, fuck that. First off, we have a whole nother outro or intro after record. Fuck that shit, dude. Cut it while it's now. They have 4 episodes in. Cut ties. We're on 200. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, suck a dick, man.
I'm on the warpath with that shit. Freddy's too soft.
That'd be cool if we had them on the podcast.
No, you're too soft.
Yeah? Yeah, should we have them? Should we have them on the podcast? We should go to Cali and confront them.
They're from New York, right?
Oh, and they're in New York? I don't think so. I thought they were in Cali.
They're
not even comics.
They might not even be home. It's a long trip to just not get an answer.
Yeah, they go to parties and have social anxiety, and then they sit outside.
What are we going to do?
Fuck off. That's not thanks for the invite. They say thanks for the invite ironically because they don't want to go anywhere. So they fuck them.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, dickhead.
I'm going to burn it down, dude. I'm going to burn it
Thanks
all
for
down.
the invite. Since 2013, motherfuckers. All right. Go to freddycorrea.com. Give us a 5-star review.
I'm coming for you guys. I'm coming for the other Thanks for the Invite podcast.
All right, guys. We're out. Peace.
That's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune. When I'm back on top in June. I said
Pero qué frío. Oye, hace mucho frío.
Baby, it's cold.
En La Vega, como que hace un poquito de frío aquí en La Vega, pero yo no sé qué. El boom, aquí está el speed boom que nos agarró hace ratito. Damn. Pero damn. Oye. So we're leaving the Palms now. We're leaving the movie. Gemini Man. Sonic is right across the street.
But how?
We might have to turn right and then do a U-turn or something.
Oh, yeah.
So we just got out of Gemini Man and...
No, say it first.
Well...
Did you like it?
Oh, man. I love Will Smith, man.
No. Not that you love Will Smith.
He did The Pursuit of Happiness. He did Enemy of the State. That was a great movie.
That answers my question.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Is there a line? Oh, no. Fuck that. Just do a U-turn, man. Let's go home. No. I don't want to wait in line just for tater tots. I don't deserve tater tots.
There's another Mickey D's over there.
Nah.
Yeah.
No. I don't deserve tater tots or Mickey D's. I chose a movie that I never seen a movie that has put us both to sleep.
It didn't put me to sleep.
I saw you sleeping a few times.
Bit.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
a few times, just once.
I caught myself sleeping one time, and then I'm like, and then I looked at you, and you were sleeping. Yeah, so, yeah, it was, I can't even use the word interesting for it. I'm sorry. I don't want to be hater. Am I a hater if I don't like it?
I mean, it had, what's the word, potential? Like, it...
From the start, though, like, it was one of those where, like, the acting was cheesy.
Yeah, the acting was cheesy. The conversations, the things they would say, the comments, that's just...
Do you think the problem with Will Smith movies is that they have to pay him so much that they don't use any other seasoned actors? Have you noticed that? It's always new.
He's one of the highest paying actors, no?
Right. And have you noticed that it's always, like, unknown actors with them? Have you noticed that? I think I'm starting to notice that.
Well, really? Like in his recent
other than big movies like Men in Black, of course, Enemy of the State. Gene Hackman was in it. You know, shitty movie like Wild Wild West. I don't know. It's just that I've noticed that, like, you pay somebody so much. It's kind of like having a basketball team and you have a superstar and everybody else is shitty. in the team.
Make you these right here.
No, baby. No, I don't want no friends. I'm good. Baby. You're making me sound like a fat ass. Let's talk about the movie. How about that? So, what you think of the what? What you think about the movie?
I give it a 4 out of 10.
Out of 10 toes?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And maybe 4 with 1 painted toe, just to 1 glittery
1
painted toe.
Wow. Why you give it a 4?
The acting, just everything. And then I don't want to give it away, but
this is a spoiler alert podcast. It's okay. You give it a. No one's gonna watch this movie. Okay, we're the only people watching this movie. All right.
Yeah. So in the movie, he's a hitman, right?
Yeah, he's a hitman.
He's a hitman, and
he's retiring. Oh, what an original plot!
And then they clone him. Because he's so good. That part, I would say, to mention the positive, was cool. How they made him look young.
Yeah, that was the whole, like, he looked like Fresh Prince. The computer graphics they used for the CGI or whatever, they really did make him look so much younger and light-skinned, which is weird.
But I just think overall, I mean, that part was cool because it made him look young.
And why they give him that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air haircut?
I know, out of all the haircuts they couldn't give it him.
Why not give him dreadlocks or something? Or just make him be like just, where you just buzz your head all the time. No, they had to give him the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air haircut.
But remember when they were in the scene when they were in this tropical island, like that looked fake.
Oh, the background.
And when he's trying to chase him to kill him, like that part.
Yeah, where he's climbing down the building, it's CGI.
There was just so much. It was.
He hits him with the back of the motorcycle.
Oh, so yeah, that was cheesy.
And then Will Smith, the real Will Smith, just gets up like it didn't hurt.
Yeah, it's just the acting was horrible. I mean, it was not the greatest.
I hate to say it. I was really my hopes were up, babe. My expectations were low, and they're lower now. You want to know what I give it? You gave it a 4?
4 and a painted toenail was.
You're being very gracious. I'm gonna give it a 1, babe.
What? No.
Yeah, it's probably one.
It's not worse than that Brad Pitt astronaut movie.
It's there.
No, this one at least had action. The other one didn't even have nothing. Nothing.
It had action, babe, but it was stupid action. How are you gonna hit somebody with a motorcycle and then they get up right after and then at the end they don't explain. Oh, the guy, they shoot the fuck out of him. The third Will Smith. Nobody knows this, but there was a third fucking Will Smith. A third that shows up out of nowhere. And guess what haircut he has?
The same one.
Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air haircut.
Yeah.
He shows up at the end of the movie as one of the villains, and he has this ultra bulletproof suit, and there's no explanation why there's no bullets penetrating him, and then all of a sudden he's like, all right, I can't take no more, and then he falls down to the ground. So when was it when he decided, okay, these are too many bullets already, they're hurting my body?
Yeah.
The last one, that's the one, because before that he was moving really fast. He was moving like he had super strength.
Yeah, like he could beat both of them.
Yeah, it was just I'm just sad. I'm sad. This podcast outro makes me more sad than anything. How about that?
For Will Smith?
Yeah, because I was really rooting for him. Even on the podcast and on the intro, I was like, why do people always give shit to Will Smith? And yeah, I get it. There's been a lot of shitty Will Smith movies. I get it.
He should retire from movies.
There's just a lot of things that have happened that like when Jada Pinkett Smith got mad at the Oscars for not nominating him or something like that. Remember for that movie he made about having concussions or something. I don't know. So no one watched that movie. Now I don't want to watch it. I wanted to watch that movie. Now I do not want to watch that movie. Was that Jack in the Box? No, it's okay, baby. See, these people are gonna think I'm a fat ass, which I am.
Oh, so nice. Oh, this car let me in.
Oh, you roll down the window to say thank you?
Yeah.
How cool is that? More people need to do that. How about that?
I always do that when they let me in or do something nice.
Yeah, I do that too. I do it with my truck too. My work truck, because you can't really see. There's no back window, so you can't really see, but I always do that. I try to be nice to people.
I would say, to wrap this up, do not watch the movie. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. If you're a Will Smith fan, then okay, do it. You have to. But don't expect greatness.
So you would tell people not to watch it?
I would say...
I want people to go through the pain I went through. How about that?
Okay, watch it if you want to go through our pain.
Yeah, go watch the movie. Fuck you guys. Feel what I felt.
No, because then I'm a hater. I'm a hater by saying don't watch it. I'm just saying don't expect, like, a Departed kind of movie.
way to compare it to one of the best movies of all time.
Well, that's what you compare it to, right? Like, action movie. It's an action movie.
Departed is more of a mobster.
Okay, whatever.
There's action, but like, you want to compare it to action, it would be more like John Wick.
Okay, it's not your John Wick movie.
Yeah, it's not your John Wick. It's more like...
There's not going to be part 2 of this movie.
Hopefully not. I can't...
What? Part 3? Part 2 is going to be like 5, 10, 15.
This is one of those movies where they make a part 2 with a whole different cast. Like Butterfly Effect. You know those movies where they just like reboot the movie, like American Psycho? Not that those movies sucked, but it's just one of those movies where it's like, all right, Will Smith, we couldn't do it with you. How shitty would it be if Gemini Man Part 2 with a whole different cast was way better than Part 1? Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be crazy. That would suck.
It's like that's the move that movie studios used to do back in the days when blockbusters, like straight to video type of movie. It wouldn't go to the movie theater; it would just go straight to video. All right, guys, we just got done parking in our driveway. We need to call it a night. It's been a lot of podcasting, a lot of movie watching. I went to 2 different movie theaters in one day. I feel dirty. Is this like the way escorts feel like?
Probably.
All right. I guess I bombed on that one. All right.
What?
I was expecting a lot. Well, yeah, it would be nice if I heard a little bit of expression.
Sound like a witch.
Or do this. Like the Joker.
Wipe out.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Have a blessed week. We're signing out.
Pray for Will Smith.
Will Smith, we love you, man. We love you. I love Will Smith.
I love Will Smith. I'm still a Will Smith fan.
No, you're not. Don't say
not
you're.
with movies.
No, you're not.
Just
YouTube. You're a YouTube Will Smith fan.
I'm a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air YouTube fan and supporter. Go Will Smith.
I'm a real Will Smith fan, man, because a real Will Smith. A
real fan would not sleep through his movie. How about that?
If Will Smith was my dad and he was telling me a bedtime story, and I would fall asleep to his voice, guess what? That would make me a Will Smith true fan. Because his voice is soothing. I don't know, man. Don't judge me. All right, we're out.
Bye.
Let's watch El Camino.
Oh, Breaking Bad?
Yeah, Breaking Bad movie.
I'm down.
All right, guys, we're out. Peace. Where's the stop button?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute and just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. I was aboard cab, and when it came near, the lights replaced impression and the dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it. Yo, home to Bel Air. Yo, home to Bel Air. Yo, home to Bel Air. How I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air. As the Prince of Bel Air. As the Prince of Bel Air. Sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.